Robert Mills from ABC knew not to call me Eric the Midget. Why do I get no respect then? Why do I get this? Why, when I go out to Los Angeles and I am under your auspices, you allow this type of, shall I say, disrespect? What are you going to do about it?
I want you to see this man, and I want you to explain to him.
Give this job to Clemenza.
What happens if there's no apology, Eric?
I'll just have to wait till there is one.
Oh, you'll just wait?
Has Johnny gotten on this? Has he accepted your orders and gotten on it?
I'm not sure. I haven't asked him yet.
How long does he have?
Not sure.
And you're mad at Johnny in that voicemail. Because even you're saying, hey, Johnny, you were standing there. Why didn't you tell the guy right then and there? You say Eric the actor.
Yeah, how could your guy stand there and let you be disrespected like that?
So you are mad at Johnny.
Not completely.
But you're angry with him. If I had been standing there, I would have said, listen, assholes. You refer to him as Eric the actor.
If I was standing there, I'd say, look, assholes, make sure you say Eric the Midget.
See, that's why you're not standing there.
I think that's what Johnny said.
That's why you don't get to go to L.A. with Eric.
Oh, good for him. Eric the little fucking midget.
I would like to know if Johnny even noticed.
He didn't.
Eric, you want my advice? Eric the actor is not funny. Eric the Midget's funny.
I don't give a shit if it's not funny or not. It's a fucking disrespectful name.
But Eric, you're trying to build a career, and we got to go with what sells.
Eric the loser.
You're trying to build a career, and you're building a shithouse. You don't know what you're doing. You got Howard's giving you advice. Listen. You know, the name is important in Hollywood.
Why don't you get back in that little car and drive around until they see you again?
Yeah.
And then tell them what your name is.
I mean, Eric, I don't think I'm insulting you when I tell you you're not a leading man. I mean, you're a character actor. And look at this guy, Fatty Arbuckle. You ever hear of him?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
You think he liked that name, Fatty?
Yeah, I think he was fat.
He was fat, by the way. He wasn't like, you don't want a skinny guy and they call him Fatty. This guy was fat.
Yeah, big guy. They call him Tiny.
Artie used to be heavy set. I mean, how would you like to be called Fatty Lange?
Well,
You wouldn't like it. Admit it.
I have credits in movies where I only have a few lines. And
Fatty Lange.
And on IMDb it just says fat guy.
See, it doesn't make you feel good.
But with a PH.
But you know that Fatty Arbuckle did it because it built a career around it. And then, of course, I think he ended up in jail.
I think so, yeah.
Died a horrible, lonely death. Yeah. But, you know, look, that might not happen to you. If I were you, I'd get back in that little car and drive off a cliff.
Do you think he preferred... Would you think Fatty Arbuckle would have preferred to be called Adam Arbuckle and have no career? Or have a career and be Fatty Arbuckle? What do you think, Eric?
I guess the other being called, you know, Fatty Arbuckle and having a career.
Exactly. That's the way I look at it.
It backfires on people when they have an embarrassing name and they don't get the career. Like there's a road comic named 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍.
I know Looney.
Do you know Looney?
I know Skip. Yeah, he used to do our show.
Maybe that's how I know him.
He's from the Uncle Floyd show.
Yeah, Looney.
Is he still doing comedy on the road?
He might be. So, you know, sometimes it doesn't work as well. I mean, I'm sure Looney has, you know, some fine...
𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍.
𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍.
You call him Looney when you're saying, hey, Looney.
I call him Looney.
That's the best ever, 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍.
𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍. It's so great. I think I once had him on. I know what it was. Here's a story. I was at NBC Radio.
And when I was in Washington, I used to have a bunch of guys who worked with me called the Think Tank. And these were 3 guys who were funny. One of the guys had a funny laugh. Right. And I got to NBC, and they were ripping apart my act. They basically had disassembled the whole show. Robin wasn't on the show. Fred, they reluctantly let him come in, but they wouldn't let him talk.
Did Fred work with you in Washington?
Yeah.
Right, you were there, and so you guys worked with these guys, the Think Tank, right?
Yeah. So we worked with these guys at the Think Tank. Of course, they wouldn't let me bring the Think Tank to New York. It would have been too much money, and they hated my guts anyway. NBC.
It was already costing too much.
Yeah, it was already costing too much. And they were already plotting to get rid of me.
Right.
So, and wreck my career. So anyway, I had a friend, Brian Battles, who I knew from radio, who worked with me in Hartford, and he had kind of a strange laugh. So I said, hey, Brian, you mind coming up and doing the first couple of shows with me? And, if something grabs you, let that crazy laugh of yours out. And you would just be in the background. You won't even be mic'd. Thought it would be funny, because no one, on NBC, you never heard anything like that.
Nobody was laughing.
Everything was very sterile.
Right.
So he had this weird laugh, like, whatever it is. Yeah. So Brian comes up all the way from Hartford. He's excited.
To laugh.
And just kind of be part of the ambiance of the room.
It's a good gig, man.
Yeah, it wasn't even like a job or anything. It was just like, hey, help me get through the first day, so let's see what happens, kind of thing. And we do the first show, and Pig Vomit, the program director, Pig Virus, he writes me an immediate email. He goes, I don't know Brian Battles. He goes, but if I ever see him in that studio again or hear of him in the building, I will have him thrown out and evicted. I don't want anybody laughing on the show.
Wow.
Can you imagine getting a memo like that? I'll have the guy thrown out.
I think it's funny that Howard got an email in 1981.
Well, no, I said I got a memo.
You said email.
Oh, did I? Sorry. I meant a memo.
I thought I heard memo.
But anyway, I get this memo, and everyone at NBC gets the memo, too. Like, this was part of the humiliation of working at NBC.
That's unbelievable. He said, I don't want anyone laughing.
Yeah, he didn't understand why this guy was in the studio. He had not bargained for it, nor had it been approved by him. This is how horrible my life was then. I mean,
knowing you now,
I was miserable.
Knowing you now, I can't imagine.
I was insane.
You having to listen to somebody like that. Having to acknowledge it.
That's why the movie Private Parts worked so well for me, because it was like every time in radio you go to a new market, and you finally break free of the program director and don't have to listen to them anymore. Then you leave for a better market.
Right.
And you're right back at square one. And it is absolutely maddening. And if I had to go through it all over again, I couldn't. It's a young man's game.
Well, I think you do it because you don't realize it's going to keep happening.
Right.
One of my favorite parts of Private Parts is when I feel your pain so much. Like, you're so happy that the ratings are big or what you... Yeah. And then I think it's in Washington, and one of the sales guys tells you because of your content, they're losing sponsors.
Right, nobody will buy the show.
Goes, and he goes, look, this isn't some furniture store. This is Stereo fucking City.
Right. Well, that's what it was always like. One step forward, 2 steps back.
Right.
Like the Paula Abdul song. Anyway,
She gets it.
She gets it. Paula Abdul gets it. That's why. By the way, that's why she can't speak English. She's a completely broken woman.
Because of her songs, I wear a patch that delivers me pain medication.
So anyway, so poor Brian couldn't even be part of our show, and somehow me in my wormy way went, hey, Brian, I didn't want to insult him by saying the Pig Virus never wanted him in the studio again.
Right, you'll be arrested and thrown out.
So I just basically never gave him a reason why he was back or whatever. I don't know what I did. But I tried to ease the pain and make it nice. So then I said, gee, I really missed that element on my show. And the Uncle Floyd show was on. And Uncle Floyd had a guy in the background who laughed at a lot of stuff. It was 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱.
Yeah, I remember that.
I didn't know that. I thought it was just a cameraman with a weird laugh, because there was always one guy.
No, it was 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱.
That was Looney.
And Looney sometimes would be on camera. He'd come in and say, "Hey, Floyd."
Right.
And do this wild sort of joke or, you know, kind of funny joke or something and then leave. So I figured, well, Pig Virus isn't going to challenge 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱 because Looney's on TV. It's not the same as Brian doing the laugh. We'll get 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱, who's famous. Of course, the Uncle Floyd show was on like a UHF channel on channel 38 or something.
Right, you can hardly pull it in.
He was famous in Paramus, New Jersey.
Well, he had a local following.
But Uncle Floyd in Jersey was huge.
I asked Looney if he would come in and sort of hang out and laugh. Right, Fred?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I remember this.
Yeah, I know where this is going.
So Looney comes in.
I can't wait to hear where it's going.
Well, I'm not even sure I remember where it's going. I'm going to have to rely on Fred and Robin's memory. But I believe what happened was Looney came in a couple of times, and he was a lot of fun. Yeah. And a good guy. He kind of got it, knew that, you know, he wasn't like sort of an on-mic guy. He was just kind of in the background there, and once in a while chime in. And I believe Pig Virus was steaming.
Oh, yeah.
Steaming.
Hated it.
Hated 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱. And if I remember correctly, didn't a memo come?
Same one.
Same memo.
It's like he just whited out the other name, put in 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱's name.
In other words,
I will have him thrown out of the building.
And
it was anything, you know, close to fun is not allowed here.
Yeah.
So by head between my legs, I had to go to Looney, who was, of course, a big television star, and say, Looney, look.
Dear Looney.
Looney, I got a memo.
How do you write a letter to that?
I don't know what I'm going to say, but you can't come. You're not allowed in the building anymore. He goes, what did I do? What did I do? You think I'm not allowed in the NBC building anymore?
Looney, you were laughing.
You were having fun.
So Looney was banned from the show, and even years later when I had Uncle Floyd, I don't think Looney was allowed in.
No, he couldn't come in.
That's right. And so that's the story of 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱.
That's great.
And, you know, it was unbelievable to me that this Pig Virus, who had never been on the air, who had never gotten an 8 share in Washington, D.C.
He might have been on, I think he was one of those, like, wonderkins, like, that got a job in radio when he was, like, 16 years old.
Whatever.
But it was shit radio.
Yeah, it was shit radio. And you know, and here is a guy who hasn't been in my shoes. They're hiring me because I have an ear for this thing. And he's just emasculating me that whoever I bring in is no good, horrible, terrible. And quite frankly, I mean, he was against Fred. He was against Robin. He was against anyone.
Against everything and anything.
But, you know, with those people, I could at least put up a fight.
Right.
The 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱, I couldn't.
You couldn't justify Looney?
I couldn't win the 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱 battle.
You should have gotten even more famous. Like, now we're bringing in 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱.
Well, there was a guy who originally used to laugh on my show. His name was, who was the guy in the think tank? Steve 𝗛𝘄𝗿𝗍𝗱. I couldn't think of his name. He's a good guy. I think he's still in radio. He actually, the guy, I found him, Steve was, like, in a non-related business. He was in a car dealer? Something like that.
I think he sold medical supplies.
That's what it was.
Was it medical supplies?
Yeah. And he was a funny guy.
That's a great side job.
And I think after we left Washington, and of course we couldn't bring him to NBC, he became a news guy in Washington.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Steve 𝗛𝘄𝗿𝗱, yeah, he became a newsman on the all-news station or something. Yeah.
For some reason, that name sounds familiar to me. Maybe I've
We've mentioned Steve 𝗛𝘄𝗿𝗱 before.
Oh, okay, maybe.
Maybe you've seen him out there on the road.
Maybe, he was part of the magic. Part of the magic. And, you know, but so I couldn't bring Steve to New York. They would never have done that. And Steve had a wife and 2 kids. He was, you know, he couldn't have come on the road for $4.
I don't think Steve had any kids at that time.
No?
No.
I thought he did.
Oh, New York City with 10 grand a year. It's your oyster.
Howard, you stayed in this house. You didn't notice there were no children there.
I thought I saw children, but I realized it was Fred.
You stayed with Steve 𝗛𝘄𝗿𝗱?
Lived with Steve for a month. Fred and I...
I'm reading something here now. Steve 𝗛𝘄𝗿𝗍 is a former radio and TV talk show host who's been fishing on the Potomac since the mid-1960s. He fishes local tournaments and writes for several publications covering the Bassmasters Tournament Trail for radio and newspapers. So apparently... I guess he no longer fishes tournaments to focus his attention on his clients. He always takes his clients to the best spots. So he's doing what he loves.
Yeah.
He takes people fishing.
Yeah.
He's in the fishing business?
He's like a professional fisherman.
And he takes people fishing and teaches them to fish.
And he's a guide. I guess he has a captain's license. And he writes for publications.
No kidding. That's great.
It sounds peaceful.
Sounds like a wonderful thing to do.
Sounds like he's happy.
He's a very personable guy.
You know. Gee, I wonder if he misses laughing.
I'm sure he laughs when he's going for bass.
No, you can't. You got to be very serious.
You got to be quiet.
Oh, I've been on some bass trips, Rob. You can laugh. You know how?
Look at what Gary just handed me. Afternoon drive with Art Rooney. He's no longer 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍𝗍.
He had to get out of the 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍𝗍 business.
Oh, cool. Art Rooney.
Art Rooney has had a very successful television career during his time as 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍𝗍 with the Uncle Floyd Show. He has always kept his hands in radio, working in major markets in Florida and New York, and has found a home on WGHT. He was a regular on Howard Stern's show on 66 WNBC in the 80s. And remains one of the best jocks in the business. There he is. 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍𝗍 is no longer 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍𝗍. He's Art Rooney.
That's got to be how I know the name. Well, for Uncle Floyd and you, because that name just sounded funny to me to talk about.
𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿.
Art Rooney, yeah.
There you go, Rob.
Wow.
Art Rooney. All right, anyway, so that's the story.
A walk down memory lane.
Howard, there's another comedian out there. His name's Go Crazy Lenny. I swear to God, that's his official name. And I've seen him at clubs, and his bit is at the end of his... You can't follow him, because at the end of his set...
He goes crazy.
He goes crazy, and he strips down to just a pair of green Speedos. He's about 6'8" with a mustache. He looks like Michael Richards. And he starts... He tells the whole crowd to say, chant Go Crazy Lenny. So everyone's going, go crazy, Lenny, go crazy. And he takes whipped cream, and he sprays it all over the crowd. It's all over the stage. So, like, the host has to come back up, and he's slipping on the stage. I mean, the guy's been doing it for years, and his name is, like, Go Crazy Lenny. That's
so your point is, Eric the Midget seems to be the name, whether Eric likes it or not.
You need it.
Go with it.
Yeah, we were just talking about this the other day. Like, the goofy name of my book, Too Fat to Fish. For some reason, Letterman thinks that's a goofy name, and he uses it sometimes.
Eric, you see what we're saying? I know you don't like the name, but I think it's become you.
Hardly any little person out there likes that name, Midget.
Right.
How many of you watch TLC?
No one.
None of us.
Nobody.
We're heterosexual.
They have a little people, big world, little couple, and another family. I watched the other show with the other family the other night. The father of that family said that plain as day that...
Think about it.
Bro, we're starting to analyze this. I think you got a cause.
That's bullshit. You don't resemble a human.
I say you embrace your name, Eric the Midget, and say, no way. If anyone calls me Eric the Dwarf, I will become irate.
Don't call me Dwarf.
Right.
I'm not embracing that name ever.
You have to.
You're so funny.
You're crazy not to go with it. If you become Eric the Actor, who's going to care about you?
Right.
No one. A lot of actors out there, man, but not a lot of midgets.
Now, Eric the Actor is Eric Roberts.
By the way, I know many actors. None of them call themselves the actor.
No.
Yeah.
And my point about that is, if you got to call yourself the actor, are you really an actor? Like, it's not Meryl. Her name's Meryl Streep. It's not Meryl the actress.
There's one guy in L.A., he's famous. He's got a big car, and he writes Dennis Woodruff actor on it. And he drives around trying to get parts, and he never gets a part.
Right.
Because they think it's weird that he calls himself actor.
Would you at least think about what I'm saying?
No.
And go back and do some more research on Midget, because your argument doesn't hold water about why it's bad, just because some guy on TLC said so.
Yeah, Little People, Big World, who cares? Hey, you know, you should pitch a show called Little People, Big Cocks.
Well, Eric, I think at this point, everyone knows you as ETM. You know. It's almost...
Evil Troll Mongoloid.
What is that?
I don't give a shit if that's what they know me by. It's not the right thing.
All right, well... Hey.
That is what's great about Eric Howard, because he's always got the opposite viewpoint of what you think he's going to have.
And it doesn't matter what argument you give him. You can't shake him.
This would be like if Curly from the Three Stooges grew his hair and insisted everybody call him Jerome.
Well, he kind of did, and that's why it all ended.
Did he really? Is that what happened?
Curly was a very troubled man. One of the most brilliant comedians that's ever lived, and of course was never respected in his day. I told you, if Curly was alive today, Curly would be pulling in...
He'd be Jim Carrey. He'd be huge.
He'd be Jim Carrey? He'd be fucking Jenny McCarthy. Not Jim Carrey. Okay, so...
He'd be at least Tom Green.
Curly, believe it or not, the worst part of it for him was that he had to shave his head. Curly, out of all the brothers of the three, the Three Stooges, he was a ladies' man. He was an expert ballroom dancer.
Dancer, right, I heard about that.
Oh, he could have been on Dancing with the Stars.
He would have blown away the competition. He was light on his feet. He was a tremendous physical comedian. And the fact that he had to be sort of keep his weight up and shave his head for the character drove him insane.
That's what I was going to ask you. Did he have to gain weight,
yes,
too?
Because he was an incredible ladies' man. When I say ladies' man, this guy, he got more pussy than any guy you could name today. And I'm talking about bigger than Brad Pitt.
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra. This guy went through Hollywood and women like you wouldn't even know.
This guy got Magic Johnson pussy.
Curly.
Wow.
And he became very bitter about the Three Stooges because it took away from his ladies' man image. It made him look like a buffoon.
Uh-huh.
So he was conflicted about it.
Which is what this show does with me, by the way.
Right. Which is very much like Eric the Midget. I mean, here's a guy who's getting famous from his name, Eric the Midget.
Yeah.
And he's saying, I'm suffering.
I'm fighting it.
I'm fighting it. I'm fighting it. I'm fighting it.
And Curly died young.
Curly died an unhappy man. I don't want Eric to go out that way.
There's a Three Stooges movie I watched once that the ending is dark. He's in the hospital dying, and Mo, according to this movie, Mo goes to him and gets him to sign something that, like, gives any money that he made off that he might make in the future to Mo.
Oh, geez.
You know, from the residuals that never happened, I guess.
That's business.
Yeah,
Mo was always thinking.
In fact, Artie, I need you to sign something.
And shave your head.
And shave my head. I did that once on Coke, by the way.
All right, Eric, I hear what you're saying. Let me know what happens if Johnny can get TMZ to apologize to you. I'd like to hear the final, the sort of the wrap-up to that, okay?
Yeah, but
Does Eric object to midget cars? Because I've heard that term.
Yes, he does.
He does?
Yes. You don't like midget cars, right?
No, not really.
By the way, I have heard this whole thing that midget is the same thing as the N-word, and I went out and I tried a little experiment. I found a random little person, and I said, hey, midget. And then I found a random black guy, and I said, hey, nigger. And it turns out there's a huge difference. One will get you smacked in the shin, and the other one will get your fucking ass kicked.
All right, Eric. I got to go because I'm running late. It's an hour and 18 minutes into the show. I haven't taken a break.
Check out the idol.
See you later, Eric.
Let me hear this.
KFSC.TV.
What?
Check out the last Idol show tonight on the JFSC.TV.
Who do you... By the way, I voted last night.
You did? Who'd you vote for?
I certainly did. I voted for Adam Lambert.
Well, he doesn't need a vote.
Why not?
Because he's going to win.
No.
The other guy needs votes.
One thing about American Idol, and one thing about the American electorate, if you just say someone's going to win, therefore I don't have to vote, it's not going to happen. You have to vote. The votes have to be there. Everyone knows that about Idol.
And they're already starting to call him Adam Lambert. Did you notice that?
No.
Yeah.
Well, all I know is Beth left the room disgusted when I was texting American Idol. I wonder if my vote's registered. I just voted, and I'll have to take a look at my texting.
By the way, another story about how fucked up this country is with counting votes. You know the guy Ravi I was supporting?
Yeah. He won?
It's a runoff.
Oh, no.
And they don't know who won. No. So Ravi is still out there with flyers. And I see Ravi, and I say, what's up, you little Arab? Because of the guy who called up about he thinks the guy's Arab. And I said, you got me in trouble with the Italians. And he's like, there's a runoff, so would you come to a fundraiser? And I was like, no, I've done enough.
Yeah.
But vote for Ravi if you have a chance.
Eric, I got to go. I'm running late, and Miss Howard TV's here. I said I'd interview her.
Oh, there's a Miss Howard TV today?
Good-looking girl, too. I saw 3 pictures of her. I was like, whoa. Then that inspired me to go on our website.
Whoa.
Yeah, she's Haitian.
Holy shit.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. Wow.
She's Haitian.
Look at her. She's very naked.
Yeah.
That's a black woman.
That sure is. I was so into this one. I went on her website and was like looking at all her pictures, and she's called the Haitian Beauty or something.
I wondered why Robert De Niro was in the lobby.
He should be. All right, Eric, I got to run. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Idol show tonight.
All right, Eric, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, Eric, I like that message you left for Johnny. I've got to take a break. We're going to naked or, mostly nude or with a little towel on. I mean, that Chase State or whatever it is now, City Field. Some Met fan came out, like, almost nude.
Well, Met fans love seeing cock.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah,
Maybe you're right.
It's a gay team.
No one gets nude on Yankee Stadium still. Not that $80 dirt.
The first streaker at Citi Field showed Mets fans how to get a Major League wedgie last night. A nearly naked goof wearing a towel wrapped like a thong around the middle of his strikes. He wasn't even naked. He had a towel on.
He had a thong.
But they run on the field. I mean, these are grown men. What the fuck is wrong with them?
A Met fan and a thong? How odd.
But in all seriousness, what kind of mentality? Like, I'm such a straight shooter.
It wouldn't ever occur to you.
No, And
you wouldn't be betting your friends about that.
No, like, I go to a game, and I never say to myself, what would it be like to be nude and run out there and run to second base and slide into second base?
But I don't understand the people even who get into costume. Yeah. Because they need this attention.
I wish I could say I wasn't like this shithead, but at a Nets game in 1984, I went with my buddy, and he dared me to run out on the court, grab the basketball from Albert King, this guy, Bernard King's brother.
You're kidding me.
And grab it and turn around and take a shot.
So explain that to me. Good, I got a hold of a specimen here.
Okay.
Yeah. See, it's
I was 17.
On a dare.
I was
I don't
17.
care what you were.
Okay.
I mean, what? No, don't be sorry. I mean, but what would drive you to do that? I mean, like, what do you think it'd do? You wanted attention, huh?
The kid, my buddy Kevin Eichhorn, I'll never forget this. We were at a Nets game, and it was halftime, and we gave the security guard like $20 to let us go down.
But what do you think psychologically was going on? Do you ever sit down?
Well, three of my other friends gave me $10 a piece. I made $30.
I forget
which was a big amount of money at the time.
I don't think it was about the money. I think it was. What do you think was going on? Like,
I wanted to make my friends laugh. I was like a class clown, whatever. Listen, here's what was happening. The halftime had just ended, okay? Right. So before halftime, the guys come out for a shoot-around. I know you don't know that in your celebrity suite.
No, I don't go to a suite. I sit there.
I know, I'm kidding.
But the fact of the matter is, I mean, if my friends, I remember high school, listen.
Howard is so mad at
I didn't have a lot of money. No, I'm not mad at you. I just don't understand. I mean, if my friend said to me, hey, Howard,
take your clothes off and run to second base, and I'll give you $10. I'd say, listen, asshole, why don't you go fuck the president or something? Right. You know, why don't you go, you know, I mean, that would be, I'd say that's absurd.
I'm not your dancing monkey.
No matter what.
You know what? I'm not going to go out there and make a jackass out of myself for you. But
no matter what, I would keep my clothes on. That's the first thing.
Well, I know that.
But,
so there are some things you will.
I'm not an asshole. Right. But, again, if you remember New York in the 70s, the mentality, pick up, it's so different now. Pick up the 1977 World Series, the game I talk about, when Reggie hits the 3 home runs. When there's 2 outs in the 9th inning, everyone leaves the stands. The bleacher crazy motherfuckers.
Except me.
They leave the stands, and Reggie, there's video of Reggie with 2 outs looking right in back of him, 10 feet in back of him.
Right.
Are people with their legs over the wall. The legs are in play.
Yeah.
And they're waiting to just fucking charge and go crazy. And that's the mentality I was sort of brought up in. And people, some people still have that, and they're lonely now because no one else is like that. But
you grabbed the ball from...
I mean, my father threw me on the fucking field when I was 10. So listen what I did.
Yeah.
So the shoot-around is ending, and the second half's going to start. Albert King, who was the great Bernard King's brother, right? He was on the Nets. My buddy said, just go grab the ball from him and just fucking turn around and take a shot.
Oh,
so I'm like, oh, man. You know, and the security guard who let us down for $20 is saying, just be cool, guys, you know. Mm. And so Albert King grabs a rebound. Instead of shooting it, he just throws the ball up. And for some and the ball is bouncing there. It's just bouncing and bouncing and bouncing. And I go, fuck it. I just bolted out onto the court. I grabbed it. I dribbled it twice. I turned around. And from the top of the key there, I took a shot.
How'd you do? Did you get it in?
It hit the rim and it didn't go in. But it hit the rim. At least it wasn't an air ball. Right. 2 security guards run over and just tackle my ass like fucking like fucking Lawrence Taylor tackling Joe Theismann.
They didn't think you were a professional basketball player? You didn't blend in?
I was 17. I had a cheesy mustache and like a shitty tan. And these 2 guys just fucking... And, you know, these security guards are waiting for something to happen. They're so bored the whole game. Now they got a chance to tackle some asswife, you know.
Yeah, right.
They ran out, like, 2 guys hit me, and I was like, rolling around. You motherfucker, we got you now, motherfucker.
Did they arrest you?
They put me in handcuffs, and they took me off, and the entire crowd is booing me.
Right.
Then the asshole chant started. Asshole, asshole.
You actually chanted at a game, asshole, asshole?
Everyone chanted asshole. It was a Nets game in 1984. There were 10 people.
Right.
So now they escort me into this back room, and they're scaring the shit out of me. Like, you wait here, motherfucker. So I'm waiting there handcuffed for like 10 minutes. And now I have, also I should say, I had a 10-timer on the game. I had $50 on the game.
Did you say anything to them? Did you say
No, I was being very polite.
Right.
My old man always taught me, you get arrested, you just be yes, sir, no, sir.
That's a good dad.
Did your father ever give you suggestions of what to do when you were arrested?
No, my father always assumed I'd never be arrested.
That's how I was raised.
I would have gotten the shit beaten out of me.
Miss California was raised in a certain way, and I was raised in a certain way.
Right.
So I'm sitting there, and I'm going, oh, fuck, because that's all I could think about is my old man. Because, you know, I had been in trouble before, and when that happened, like, he didn't like coming to get me.
Right.
So they make me wait there and stew for 10 minutes, which was scary. They come back, they go, all right, you know what, you lucked out. We're just going to kick you out of the game.
Right.
So they take my ticket stub so I can't get back in, because back then, you show your stub, you're right back in. Now, listen to my crazy luck. I go outside, they just toss me outside. So now I'm waiting for my buddies. I'm like, they'll figure they'll come out. No, they stay to watch the rest of the game. They don't give a fuck.
Why not?
So I'm sitting out there. It's a little chilly out. And I'm only outside for 5 minutes. This fucking guy comes up in like a cashmere coat with a smoking hot chick. He's leaving the game early. And he goes, and he looks at me and he goes, what's your problem? Why are you out here? I'm like, I got kicked out of the game, man. I can't get back in. And he's with a really hot chick. So he goes, here's my stub, man. These are front row seats. Take these. So he gives me two ticket stubs for front fucking row. I'm talking about like the seats you sit in now, all right?
God.
So I walk to another gate. I show the stubs, they go come right in. So now my buddies are up in the fucking shit seats. I go down, the security guard throws me out on the other side. I keep my head down. I had like one of them 𝗛𝗿𝗄𝗍 hats, you know them. So I put a hat over my eyes so the security guys couldn't see me. I turned my coat inside out, and I said, hey, these are my seats. Howard, I watched the rest of the game from the front row. And
it was the best thing ever happened to you.
And my buddies, like, into the fourth quarter, they see me in the front row. They're like, you just fucking took an illegal shot. So my one buddy, Neil, and my other buddy, Kevin, come down. They go, what? And I tell the guards,
how'd you get there?
I tell the guards, I don't know these guys. I'm trying to sit here and enjoy the game.
And they threw them out.
They didn't throw them out, but they had to sit in the upper deck the rest of the time.
That's great. That is so great.
And the Nets covered.
Wow.
I won $50.
You won money, too.
Artie's lucky day. Unbelievable.
But I was pissed off, much like Gary, that I missed the shot.
Hate Man actually registered a complaint about Gary's pitch. You know,
really?
he called him one. You want to hear him?
Yes, I would definitely like to know what he thought of Gary's shot.
I think you can predict what he says, Robin.
Yeah. What do you think he was sympathetic?
Baba Booey retard pitch. Wow, you did a dynamite job throwing that pitch, man. I saw it on fucking the Met game on Saturday. Unbelievable. The fucking ball was only about 8 to 10 feet fucking out of the fucking strike zone. I mean, you throw like a fucking girl. You fucking jerk off. Artie, you were like right behind the fucking plate there. I saw you. You losing weight, you guinea bastard. Unfucking believable. From now on, that'll be known as the fucking Baba Booey retard pitch. You stupid fucking guinea fucking greaseball fucking cocksucker. You should have had some fucking olive oil in your fucking hair and got it on your fingers and thrown the real fucking guinea fucking spitter. You stupid fucking retard. You throw like a fucking cunt. Like a 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 cunt.
Over and over and over again.
You know why I think he's really Italian, that guy? Because he didn't go, gimme, 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 gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme.
I don't know what he is, but he's huge.
First of all, he said kind of a nice thing. He's like, Artie, you look like you're losing weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you actually got
shout out for you.
You got a nice little comment there.
You look like you're losing weight, you guinea bastard.
Eric, you're on the air. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Everybody.
Hey, there's a couple ugly couples or odd couples in Hollywood, and I was watching that VH1 Rock Star Wives. Do you think there's an odder-looking couple than you and Beth?
No, in fact, listen, whether I don't think I'm particularly good-looking, but Beth thinks we look good together, and that's all that matters to me.
You're height appropriate.
Right.
It's not that odd. I think there's odder couples.
Yeah, you see us together, we make a nice-looking couple, I think. I don't think we look odd together, but
I'm
I
not
could be
going to name
wrong.
names, but there are a lot of odd couples.
Oh, I'll name them, Rob. Email them to me.
It really sounds like.
All right, let me play a bunch of things here that are sitting around, including that game, but I just want to get through a bunch of things, get them out of my computer. All right, here's a bunch of voicemails that came in. Yucko, the clown's been trying to get booked on the show, so Yucko used Gary's latest health problem. Gary has a kidney stone so big that it could actually shut down his entire kidney, and they're saying if they can't blast it out with a sonogram type.
No, ultrasound.
Ultrasound. If they can't blast it out with that, they got to put a camera and a tube up his cock and, like, fish it out. Or else his whole kidney will shut down. So anyway, Yucko used that to his advantage.
Hey, Gary.
it's your kidney stone. I'm in your urethra right now. I'm gonna fucking rip your dick apart when I come out. So you better book Yucko the Clown. You better fucking book me or I'm gonna call a bunch of my friends to get in your left fucking kidney and we're gonna fucking have a fucking rock party in your fucking kidney. So give me a call back.
Very creative way to get booked.
And I'm gonna be there Wednesday and Thursday, man. So
I'm the kidney stone. Except Yucko screwed it up. He goes, I'm the kidney stone, so you better book me.
Yeah, but, right.
Yeah, why would the kidney stone be begging to be booked?
Better book Yucko. And then he just hounded Gary all day with that.
Hey, Gary. Hey, when you squeeze that rock out of your fucking cock, give me a call. All right? What the fuck? Kidney stones? Is that why you're not calling me back? What the fuck? Come on. Call me!
He doesn't lighten up. He keeps doing it all day.
Come on, Gary, call me. How the fuck do you get the Tums past your gums anyway?
How do you get the Tums past your gums? See? So he just tortures them all day. It goes on all day.
That's a good way to get booked. Torture the booker?
I'll have to book him. Ass Napkin Ed called Gary. I know he used to call Artie all the time until Artie changed his number. And Artie used to say it was too many calls. In this call, Ass Napkin Ed calls Gary and then can't even remember
why he called.
Can't remember his phone number.
That happens sometimes, too, when he would call me.
Well, he's probably drunk or something, isn't he?
I don't know, because Gary said it's unbelievable. The guy couldn't remember his phone number.
Gary, Napkin, I have to talk to you about a few things.
I like that his name is Napkin now.
You know my number. It's 71656. Or, wait a minute. Well, you know the number. Give me a call back. You can't have always someone doing your dirty work for you. Give me a call back.
Yeah, I think Gary's been pawning him off on Will or Jason to call, and then Gary did call him back. And he said Ass Napkin couldn't even remember what he wanted to talk about.
Oh, boy.
Dan Howard, he left that other voicemail, and he did remember.
Oh, yeah, here's what he wanted to talk about.
Gary, it's Napkin. I remembered one of the things I called about. I bought a pocket pussy. I made love to her, and I wouldn't know how to fix it because I blew the tunnel part out. Made a fart noise. And
what is the pocket pussy?
I don't know, but he obviously...
He broke the pocket pussy. Yeah. Wants to know how to repair it.
Gary knows how to repair these things?
Gary, how do you know how to repair a pocket pussy?
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
You don't even know, right? You have nothing to do with it.
Bullshit.
He is Techno Beaver.
I'll bring you a little bit into Sal's warped world. So, Sal, I saw this video. I think it's up on YouTube, actually. Sal made a video for his son for his birthday. Sal's son is really into Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom and all those Indiana Jones movies. So Sal, as a birthday gift to his son, had his son star in an Indiana Jones type movie where a boulder's chasing him. So remember Sal came in the other day on the air and told us how he created this fake boulder for his son and what a good dad he is and all that. So this guy calls us Dennis, who claims to be Sal's good friend, and he says, Sal didn't make any boulder. I made the boulder, and Sal didn't even give me credit. And you know what? I worked 15 hours on the fucking boulder, and Sal didn't even offer to pay me or anything.
Wow.
Harry, how are you? My name is Dennis. I'm a friend of Sal's, and Sal threw some bullshit out there in the air on Monday, which kind of pissed me off. Not so much, but this boulder he claimed to have made on the wrap-up show and during Lisa G's news segment was not a boulder he made from nothing. It's a boulder I made and spent most of my own money on to make this boulder that he claimed he built all by himself for his kid's indie party. His kid's indie party consisted of a hat and a whip. that was it until I made the boulder. And what kind of pissed me off is I did speak to him in between each time he took credit for the making of the boulder. And I said to him, he said to me, oh, I should have mentioned your name. I'm sorry. I apologize. And an hour later, he didn't have to apologize. I could give a shit. But an hour later, he goes on a wrap-up show and then distinctly says he made this boulder out of whatever he found in his garage, chicken wire and what have you. And then he called the boulder a piece of shit. So I was insulted that it took me 15 hours over the course of 2 days to make this with zero help from Sal and Christine. So Gary, Sal's a douche. We know this, but he's kind of that broken toy everybody can't put down, and he's a dick. I want to call him on this. So, and his pasta sucked, believe it or not. I told him it was great. I worked for Bobby Flay in 2 of his restaurants over the course of 3 years, and I know good food. And I didn't have the heart to tell him his pasta sucked, but it did suck. Okay, his rigatoni alla vodka blew ass. Later, bye.
I figure it's going to bother Sal more that his pasta sucked.
Rigatoni alla vodka.
Yeah, because Sal grew up in the restaurant business and Italian food, and now his pasta sucks. But what an interesting world, like Sal has got guys making boulders for his son, and
he's like Da Vinci. Da Vinci never actually carved the marble. He had guys do it for him.
Look at who your friends are.
Exactly.
They even call in and throw you under the bus with that.
You know what this asshole is? This is the fucking jerk-off that believes in aliens. That he's my driver.
Right.
And he was driving...
Did he make the boulder?
Yes, he made the boulder, but who gives a shit? I said I made a boulder. I made it with him. I got the supplies. I helped him out as best as I could. But this douchebag is driving me to JFK, and I said, I want to build a boulder for my son. Drop me off at the store. I'm going to pick up a beach ball and put paper mache around it.
Right.
He goes, Sal, why don't we just get some chicken wire and a couple of sticks? He goes, I'll make it.
I saw this boulder. I mean, the two of you would flunk a 5th grade art class.
It sucked?
Yeah. Oh. Well, here's Sal's Indiana Jones video if you want to see it. And there's the boulder chasing his son. This is his son being chased by the boulder. Keep going. There it is. That's the boulder.
I made
Where
that
do you
for my
see that?
boy.
You can see that on the internet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it on the internet.
Yeah.
Why do you put pictures of your son on the internet?
Just for the family to see. I only sent it to Gary and John Hine. Okay. And then you have the boulder run him over. And
he really loves Indiana Jones, huh?
Yeah.
He's whipping the boulder.
That's my boy Aaron. Happy birthday, Aaron. Daddy loves you.
Daddy loves you. And then Dennis says your pasta sucks. And
all right, well, that's fine. Well, first of all, what does he know? This guy's a pot-smoking dirtbag. His taste buds are probably shot. You can put dog shit in his mouth. We don't know the difference between that and good pasta.
Did you make it yourself?
Dennis,
I made it myself.
Dennis, now Sal's attacking you.
I know. Sal's a douchebag. He attacks anybody who doesn't...
Dennis, we're good friends. I mean, are you...
energy to attack him back. His wife has all the energy in the world to abuse him, and so do you, Howard. But I don't have the strength or energy to beat up on a baby or a crybaby or a little boy as he cried 2 weeks ago.
Dennis, we're good friends. We're good friends. I mean, are you that upset about the boulder?
Sal, I consider us great friends.
Dennis, answer Sal's question.
What's up? What is it?
Are we good friends?
Oh, I consider us good friends, yeah.
So then why, when you called me,
you know what? Let me tell you, dude, I have ears, and I overhear shit you say, and I don't go through the trouble of attacking you every time you choose to attack somebody else.
I know, but, I'm not attacking you. I appreciate you making the boulder. You made it clear. Listen to me. You made it clear you made the boulder. I'm sorry I didn't mention your name, and I know I called you, but...
It has nothing to do with the credit of the boulder.
Okay, well, then I'm sorry. And, you say my pasta sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. I didn't have those hard
Okay, well, all right. Then it sucked.
The pasta blew ass. The broccoli was overcooked and it was black, and no one puts melted mozzarella cheese on top of fucking rigatoni alla vodka. But let me finish about the boulder, stupid. Can I finish with the boulder?
This is your good friend. Everyone in your life abuses you.
I am one of his... I consider a good friend.
I think Dennis is a great guy. I'm more upset that he's that man. I never saw this.
Can I tell you why I'm upset?
Yeah, you said I didn't pay you for the boulder.
No. Let me finish.
And I invited you over to.
Let me finish why. Shut up. Let me finish why I'm upset. Howard, if you're listening, and Robin, anyway, chime in here. What do you call it? Monday, I heard him mention the boulder. I caught just a second of the word boulder. I could care less. I said, "Hey, Sal, I heard you mention the boulder."
You don't sound like a guy who could care less.
No, well, let me. This is why I care.
All right.
Okay. He then said, "Oh, hey, buddy, I should have mentioned your name." I said, "No big deal."
Right.
No big deal. An hour later on the wrap-up show, he says, "I made this boulder with my 2 hands."
No, not specifically.
Shut up. Now, let me finish.
Okay.
30 seconds later, or Howard, whoever I'm cutting off, I'm sorry. 30 seconds later, during his plugs on the wrap-up show, he goes, "If anybody wants a big piece of shit boulder sitting in my backyard, come and get it." So what I'm upset about, Howard, is I spent 15 hours, mostly my money, spending on this kid, this thing for his son, which is I love his kids. The kids are great. And you know what? Christine and Sal's idea of a boulder was a 1-foot-tall beach ball covered in paper mache, and I was like,
all right, I get the picture, Dennis.
Crying on his birthday, and Sal was upset because the boulder.
All right, thank you, Dennis. We get it. I'm very sorry for you.
He's upset.
Don't apologize.
I love you still, Dennis.
All right, boy, you're friends. That's some whacked-out world that Sal lives in, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd stay clear of this guy.
Because then he called back. He was like,
How are you? This is Dennis calling off the message last night about Sal fucking taking responsibility, taking credit for someone else's creativity. I know he's been accused of that before, and so lo and behold, show in the hall, he's actually taken my real-life experiences, which is a barking dog in the middle of the night, and put it into his Beth episode last season, and took credit for that, too. I'd like to rip him a new one on the air tomorrow, but I really want to give Sal a piece of my mind, tell him how bad his pasta was and how his comedy act needs a lot of help.
Wow. Those are your friends.
The guy has a dog barking next to him, and he complained about it, and that ties into a dog barking in one of my episodes.
Because you stole it from him.
A dog barking?
Taking his life.
All right, thank you, Sal.
Oh, my goodness.
By the way, Sal called in from the train. He was late today. It sounds like he's calling from jail or something. It's really weird, like, when you call in.
Well, you got these union guys on the train. They're built like fucking Bigfoot, and they have their coolers. And God forbid you speak a little loud in the morning. If these guys hear you, they'll pummel you right there in the chair.
Hey, Gary, it's Sal. I'm on the train right now. Same train I take every day.
It's that voice that I love. Hey, Gary.
I had
serial killer.
I had Sal over for some lessons on that voice.
You taught him that voice?
Yeah, we had some voice lessons.
Yeah, I should play Bobo versus Bigfoot, shouldn't I?
Yeah, it was fun. Man, Bobo, oof.
Or do you want to hear Riley Martin for a second first?
Yeah, something was mentioned about Riley yesterday. I
mentioned it. Yeah, this is from Riley's show. It's kind of funny. He was bitching again about money, but I think I might agree with him this time. You know, Tim gave him, I guess Pharrell was off for a week, and Tim gave him a couple of 4-hour shows. He gave him like a 2-hour show.
Yeah, he did the week for Pharrell.
He gave him
one show.
He gave him a 2-hour show, and then another 2-hour show, and then like a 4-hour show, and then I guess Tim paid Riley the same exact amount of money per show, even though they were longer. And
yikes!
It's just fun to hear Riley bitching, but I think I do agree with him.
People, let me get this out of the way. Some of you will remember in the week of March 20th, Iran and myself, we did a Monday night show, a Tuesday night show, and then on the March the 20th, that Friday night, we did a 4-hour show. So I said, wow, maybe the great Tim is loosening up a little bit and throwing us a bone. Now we'll have a 6-hour week. Check came out, they paid me for 3. So I'm saying, hey, they made a mistake again, as they usually do, not tipping off the timekeepers and all this type of stuff. And so I calls up, and I get Jared, which is Tim's assistant, on the phone. And I said, kid, we had 6 hours coming this week. I only got paid for 3. What's up on that? He said, well, Tim say you do 1 show, you get 1 pay. He said nothing about no time, limit or what have you. You just get the same thing, 1 hour. That's all you get. And naturally, it broke my heart. It was downtrodden. I figured since I've been doing 1 hour a week for the last 3 years, that he was giving me an opportunity to expand a little bit, a chance maybe to get ahead of the phone bill, or to buy a little groceries. It's like this. If a person hired you to go 12 miles and pick somebody up and deliver them somewhere, and you did it, and that person said, I'll give you $12 a day. And so, okay. Several days later, they say, well, they moved and, a little further, but now go and get them and come on back, I'll take care of you. And you go over there and you come back and they hand you $12. He said, yo, hold on up, dude. I don't be no stickler in the mud here, but I drove 48 miles one way, which is 4 times the distance. What's up on this $12 thing? Well, I promise you, $12 a day, $12 a day. I said, take or leave it, boy. And this is essentially the way that Tim Sabean has done me. I'm sure that
it's going on and on.
And Robin and Howard and perhaps some of those above them got a good laugh out of that. Boy, we snookered them jigs, didn't we?
Oh,
I'm sure they got a good laugh out of that.
I think that's exactly the way we put it.
I mean, requisition.
Robin said it.
From me and Eron would not have paid for 1 session of he and Robin going in to pump that stuff up their butts and just flush out them nuggets and what have you. But now, wow, I'm beginning to think that there is no decency, loyalty, humanity in the world. Now, legally, there's really nothing I can do because I was under the understanding I started with a 1-hour show, so I get paid for 1 hour. But since they juiced me up, they did not tell me, hey, we're just going to pay you for 1 show, 1 hour. Or I would have had an opportunity to either do or decline. They did not tell me that. So essentially, they're telling me there's no such thing as decency, fairness in this showbiz thing. We shall always be, me, Robin, Howard, and the rest, will always be lying, backstabbing, thieving, underhanded people on the face of the earth as best we can. And starving you out doesn't bother us in the least. In fact, we've ate so good until we got to run stuff up our butts in order to get rid of some of the fat and what have you. It breaks my heart because...
well, anyway, I was saying to myself, first of all, if the guy needs money for phone bill and food, yeah, I would suggest he treat the 3 hours that he does as a hobby and really get a real job.
He doesn't do 3 hours. Does he do a 3 hour
He does an
show?
hour a week.
He does an hour.
Yeah, whatever he does. I would treat that more as a hobby and get like a real job and pay your phone bill and pay your food bills.
When did a 1 day a week constitute a job?
I don't know. But we just thought it would be a fun little thing for him to do. But he's somehow relying on this as his entire lifestyle.
It's now his livelihood.
Right. So What happened there, though? Although I do agree with him, if he does a longer show.
If he is working more, he should get more.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, for the first time in a long time, I agree with Riley, and I had to clarify some things in this contract because there was some language that...
Clarify.
Just a contract?
Yes.
That little bit of money is ruled by a contract?
Right, absolutely. And I had to clarify some things. Somebody has been taken care of for the 4 hours. So.
He has been taken care of. All right, good. All right. So
getting a contract together probably costs more than Riley makes.
Yeah, how much do we have to pay a lawyer to draw up a contract with Riley? Why did you make... I'm curious. Why have a contract with Riley? Why not just, like if he shows up and does his show, great, and if not...
For our protection, so that we own the content and we have control and so forth.
I see. Well, great.
You stupid bastard.
We own the content. That's some content. The content is a bunch of aliens and...
This gobbledygook.
and bashing us for giving him an hour a week.
Right, and him bitching about the job. That's the content.
Tim, are we scared of losing that content?
Is somebody else after it?
Wow. Yeah, why should we give up our content?
Hard way. They have majorly hardcore fans.
I love Steve. I've had him on the show many times.
He's great.
But I always think he's going to kill himself. Like, he'll all of a sudden light himself on fire. And I go, one time this is going to go horribly wrong.
He's a liability.
That's the fear, because he feels he has to deliver that.
I know. And it was like, you know, he is going in the stand-up direction, but anything like that, there's a sadness to it.
Now, I hadn't heard your roast in a while, and then I realized you were making some funny jokes about Patrice O'Neal's diabetes.
Yeah.
He's the comedian. I've had him on the show.
Yeah, I love him.
But he had like a stroke over the weekend.
He did. He had a stroke.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I saw that.
I didn't even hear that.
I saw that on Twitter, that he had is it a severe thing where
I think so. Like, there's only been, you know, I work at the Comedy Cellar a lot, and there's only been some sprinklings of what happened, but yeah, it's
What's
really...
the sprinkle? I mean, what do you hear?
He's not seeing anyone. Like, nobody's allowed to go see him, but he, God, I don't know. I'm gonna start crying. He was like passed out. Like, I think maybe he can blink, but he can't move. He can't talk. But this is like third-hand
information.
Yeah. So yeah. But if anybody wants to email loveforpatrice@gmail.com.
Very funny guy.
Set up.
Incredibly funny, yeah.
Oh, he's one of the best comedians working. I think people who don't know much about the roast think that there's any sort of venom there, but it's like, it's more, you get to go after the comedians the hardest.
Right.
It's called Love for Patrice
@gmail.
@gmail, and you can write him.
Just write, you can just.
Is he going to live? You don't know.
I don't know.
I just thought all comedians know the health of every other comedian.
No, I mean,
usually
he's a friend. Like
they're a small community.
Well, yeah, especially the New York comics. It is kind of a tight knit thing, but it's that there aren't really answers yet. It's not that I haven't gotten word. There's no real answers yet.
So did it ruin the foot joke? I mean, the fact that Patrice.
No, I still think that's like a sweet joke. That joke was gold.
Yeah.
But no, he loved it. He was. And you know, he's been in here. He's the most vicious. He can just slaughter you.
Oh, my God. Funny story. I thought he was terrific. I heard some comedy tape of him.
Amazing.
So I invited him on the show. He came on a couple of times, I think. I think I have this right. I'm not sure I even remember. So at one point I said to Gary, gee, we haven't seen Patrice O'Neal in a while. He said, oh, he's not doing the show anymore. He's mad at you. I said, what did I do? I don't even know him that well.
You had a falling out. You
we had a falling out. And he said, you were on the air one time. You couldn't think of his name. And you said to Robin, you know, he's a heavy set or a fat black guy. I can't think of his name, the comedian we have on. So Robin said, oh, Patrice O'Neal. And he got angry with me that I didn't remember his name.
Really? Because he still talks to me. I saw him outside.
Did you?
Not too long ago. And I said, hey, Patrice. And he was like, hey, Robin, how you doing?
Really? Oh, well.
But I hadn't seen him in here, and I did wonder why we hadn't had him in.
He's sensitive. He's a sensitive man. He holds a grudge.
I said to Gary, I said, oh, that's such a shame. I said, I don't know him.
Funny.
Yeah, he's great.
His name was not on the tip of my tongue that day, but I was trying to describe to Robin who I was talking about.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He should understand that sometimes I have to remind Howard of my name.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, who are you?
You were great on the roast, Robin.
Oh, Thank you.
Did you have fun doing that?
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, right?
A lot of fun.
But it's tough. It's like all your worst nightmares as a child in school coming true.
Was that the first roast you ever did for Comedy Central?
Yeah. I found out 2 weeks before that I was doing it.
So are you the hot girl who now gets the Whitney?
Are you going to
Thank
the
you.
Whitney slot?
Do you get the Whitney?
I'll take that slot for sure.
You'll
I'll
take
take
Whitney's
Lampanelli's slot. I'll take whoever's. Yeah, I bet she has a nice slot.
So would you say that your career is struggling? Like it's a tough career because now...
Are you making it? What is going on?
I'm here.
Where are we at? You're
I'm
here.
Now,
you
this
were
looks
on
like Vegas.
You were. It does, doesn't it? It's a really tacky set. You were, but don't say that because the guys are very proud of it.
No, it looks
It's brand new.
amazing. This is a dream come true.
I always say to any of the comedians, were there jokes that you were going to do at the Charlie Sheen roast that got cut?
Yes.
There were.
There were.
Would you share those with us?
Yes, I will. I'll share
Okay.
some. Let's see. And I don't remember why these were cut. Some of them, like Harvey Levin, backed out at the last second. He was supposed to do it.
TMZ guy.
TMZ guy.
Okay.
Yeah. And did you know he's gay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't
We've
know
had
that
him
until
on.
I was. Oh, okay.
Okay.
He just talked about cock nonstop, and
Yeah.
you were like, "Oh, wait a minute."
It dawned on me.
The whole time.
It actually dawned on me that he was gay when he talked about cock for 20
Is that
minutes.
what led you to believe that?
That's right.
I said, Harvey, you are one tiny little queer. The only box you'll ever come close to are the three you stand on to see over the cubicles. I said, you've done more fudge packing than a 𝗛𝘄𝗿𝗱 who loves anal. I said, Harvey, you bottom-feeding, despicable Jew. And I could say that
'Cause you're
because
Jewish.
I'm honest.
Right.
You make your entire race go from saying never again to, well, just this once.
You should have been there.
I know. He backed out. I was so bummed.
That
I was
would've
going
been
to go
so
after
good.
him.
Yeah. Now, do you write these yourself?
Yeah.
Wow, that's hard, huh? To
It
sit in a
is.
what is the process of coming up with roast jokes? What is the inspiration like? What do you do? You just you sit yourself down in a room
Yeah.
and go, I am going to think about Harvey Levin. About
What's the meanest, worst thing? What do I think his deepest insecurity is?
Right.
Or just like my fat jokes about Shatner. I had originally written those for John Lovitz, but Lovitz looked pretty good, so I was like, I just kind of
Switch 'em.
transferred them to Shatner. And then I found out while we were sitting there that he's like in his 80s.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'm calling this 80-year-old guy fat.
But made it even
give him a
funnier.
break. But he was a good sport.
Right,
yeah.
right.
But they cut
Do
out
you
my
feel-
Jeff Ross ones.
Do you feel bad about making fun of people at all? Does it get?
If I thought I really hurt someone's feelings, I would feel like shit.
Do you come up with really mean jokes that are so bad that you go, I cannot say this on a roast?
Yeah.
But that's the process. You've got to let everything fly.
Yeah.
And then you kind of tone it
Which
down.
is weird because that Steve-O joke, I did not think that was going to be anything. You know, I didn't go into this roast like, I don't care who I hurt. I want to see my name in lights. I just wanted to do a good job and write jokes that I was proud
The
of.
other one I thought that was really was the, those two women whose lives
Your
you
daughters?
ruined, your daughter.
Yeah,
that was good.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was a real good one.
I thought that was one that would have gotten more flack. But
How
you
long
never
does
know.
it take you? Like, you get basically like 2 or 3 minutes on those roasts.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to come up with your roast material, your A game for a roast?
Well, it's 6 minutes. We get
Okay.
like between 6 and 8 minutes, except Jeff Ross gets like an hour.
Right, because he's so good at
Yeah,
it.
he's the best.
Right.
He's the best. Well, Geraldo was the best.
Yeah.
Greg Giraldo was great.
Oh God.
Yeah.
So I think I found out that I might maybe do it like a month before. So I just started writing, and going around trying my set out. When I found out I was definitely doing it 2 weeks before, I went to every club and tried out the jokes.
Every joke, right.
And
Yeah, which
Charlie
is-
Sheen is pretty easy. I mean, that was...
that's a lot to work with, and you don't feel bad doing it because his life is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. There's like not that much sadness to him, and I was glad he had us all over at his house the night before.
Oh, really?
At his manager's house, and he was just so cool. He just, I think, wanted to look us in the eye and make
Right.
sure we weren't like, we're gonna get you.
That's kind of weird. I had no idea.
Yeah, I didn't know
Like,
that.
What a preemptive strike.
It was, well, I thought it was a great idea. It's just because
But does that make you eliminate some of the jokes that the fact that you were at his home?
when Lovitz wasn't wasn't really fat. I eliminated those jokes.
No, but I mean, did it make you eliminate any of your Charlie Sheen material because you were meeting him?
Oh, no. No, not at all.
I would think maybe that would ruin it ahead of time. If I was Comedy Central, I'd be like, no one's getting together the night before.
No, they liked it. I think they're going to make it a tradition.
I see.
Because it's like, the way I felt about it was like, we're all kind of we're all doing this show together. We're all making this show together.
What do you mean they decided to call you like a month in advance and say maybe you'll be on?
Well, they shoot for the stars. Like, I think they put an offer out. They put out offers to like Johnny Depp. You know, they hope someone's going through a bad phase. Like they'll just catch someone having a meltdown.
But is Johnny Depp really the right guy to have to one of those roles? You got to be really.
He's hilarious. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
Johnny Depp, I mean, would be a disaster. Although people are excited to see Johnny Depp, the movie star.
People love famous people.
Yeah, but I mean, you need a couple of views.
I mean, you need comedian, like comics do the best on there, no question. They sweeten everybody else's set after the fact. But the comics, I think, always do the best.
Yeah.
But yeah, my favorite part of the whole process was running around getting ready.
So what did they cut of you? What did you say about Jeffrey Ross that they cut out?
Oh, they cut out all my Jeff Ross jokes.
Really?
I like to intro to him. I was like, Jeff Ross is gross. I was like, but I mean, I could see a girl hooking up with you, Jeff. I would sit on your face just so I wouldn't have to look at it.
That's good. Why did they cut that?
I don't know. I think just for time. They like to see the stars. Like, I mean, you know, and he's a star, but he's not Sheen. Kate Walsh she's had such a full life, but no one to share it with. She really proves that no amount of money in the world can fill the hole that her uncle used to. They said no. They're like, no. I'm like, okay.
I don't know. I would have liked her.
Right?
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah. She was cool. She's so cool. She would have been fine with it.
Does it kill you inside when you've crafted these jokes, you went to comedy clubs, and then they go, ooh,
and they stay on that piece of paper.
You mean in the audience or Comedy Central?
Does it kill you that, like, you spent all this time working on a joke, and then suddenly Comedy Central says at the last minute, ooh, no, no one's ever going to hear it?
Yeah, it hurts.
Does, right?
It's like a loss. Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, you can't wait almost to deliver that joke.
Yeah. There's so many changes last minute that I was like, oh, it's going to be like this. Like, I was supposed to go up earlier, and then they're like, you're going almost at the end. So it's all these things, and you're just like, oh, and they don't care about, they care about the celebrities. I didn't even get, like, my makeup touched up. Nobody told me the red carpet had started. I was like, anyone want my picture? They were like, no, thanks. No one knows you.
Do you have these jokes memorized, in a sense, because you've worked so long on them?
Well, I only worked for 2 weeks on them, really. So a little bit, like, I'd said them a bunch, but they're not on the tip of my tongue like my act would be.
Is it your biggest fear that you'll craft a joke for the roast, and then you're delivering it, and then you stumble, like, over a word, and then all of a sudden, like Sarah Silverman told me that's her biggest fear.
My biggest fear is rape.
Rape. Next to rape.
Then, right after rape, a close second is, no, not at all. I don't know. I don't think so.
Would your biggest fear be getting raped at the roast?
Yeah, getting raped on TV.
And stumbling over your line.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Speaking of rape.
Yeah.
So the one taboo thing they said to you, you can go do the Charlie Sheen roast, do whatever you want. But Mike Tyson, you can't mention
talk about the rapings.
You can't talk about rapings.
Yeah, but we like sort of skirted around that because once they realized, because it wasn't the network that said no rape, it was like, I think Tyson's wife, or they were like, hey, can we just sweep that rape under the rug? Yeah. And we were all like, yeah, of course, we wouldn't bring that up. But one of my jokes, I just said, when you speak, you sound like a girl crying. Do you give yourself an erection? But he was like,
he didn't even understand that.
Yeah, it was that felt bad. That felt like like making fun of someone who was just like, what?
Why didn't you say?
The whole time he was saying, hey, are we going to take this? I was like, oh, that brings up the rape to me.
I know. He's like, when should I start raping this girl? Chandler's like, I don't know.
Why didn't you say to Mike Tyson, I know you said no to the rape jokes, but since when does no mean no?
No means yes, Mike.
Yeah,
I wrote some good rape stuff that I had to cut. Losing the rape hurt. That really hurt.
That was a good minute.
That was a rape.
Yeah, you got raped by the rape joke.
Yeah.
So when you do these Comedy Central roasts, that brings you, like, I had never really heard of you. And
Yeah.
you were on Last Comic Standing.
Right.
And you came in 4th place.
Yeah.
And yet I never watched that show.
No, me neither.
Yeah, I didn't care about. I can't even believe it's still. Is it still on the air?
I don't know.
You don't even know.
Sometimes
I'd
bring
never
it back
seen it
and
before I
sometimes
did
they
it.
don't. I don't think it was on this
it has
summer.
launched no one.
Right. You know how American Idol had Kelly Clarkson? There is no one that got famous off that show?
No, not at all. Which was a great thing. I'd been doing stand-up 3 years. I was like, who's from out of town? Like doing soft chew, and luckily no one saw it. So I got to then, for a year after Last Comic, I went around and I headlined because, you know, enough people watched it that you're a draw on the road. I like, you know, really just got away with it. I'm surprised no one got their money back. And then I went back to opening for Attell and Norton and featuring and going on the road, and now I'm a headliner again.
Yeah, right. Did you always feel that you wanted to be a stand-up comic? Was this something like was a burning desire?
No, I'm looking to get out. I'm thinking about going to dental school.
You want that sitcom?
I don't know if I want that. I want to do work I'm proud of, like everybody, you know.
Right.
But I love stand-up.
Where'd you grow up?
Rockville Center.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah,
well,
I know.
A horrible place.
It is a horrible place.
I hated it.
I did not fit
A lot
in.
of funny people come out of Rockville Center.
That's true. Attell's from there also.
I always tell Robin, I thought it was very anti-Semitic. They have the archdiocese there.
Yes. They called me, instead of Amy Schumer, they called me Amy Jumer.
Oh, wow.
I'm serious. And one day, it was like this summer day, and I was walking past this bodega, and that's a deli for...
We don't know that. Yeah, right.
I did Rosetta Stone.
Right.
And these kids they're like start throwing pennies at me. And I didn't even know that was like I was confused because they looked really mad, but I was like, this is awesome, you know?
Hey, free money.
Well, Stephen Goonies.
Money
I was like,
Hey, they like me. They really like me.
yeah, no, I dealt with total anti-Semitism in Rockville Center. They have that golf club and beach clubs where they're like, I'd have to change my last name so they didn't know I was Jewish. It's like the real deal.
So how do you end up in stand-up comedy if you didn't fantasize about it?
I was a problem child. Teacher's worst nightmare and class clown were like my little awards.
Oh, really? Were you really a bad kid?
Yeah, I had Saturday detention every single week.
Really?
Yeah, like Breakfast Club, Saturday
What would you
detention.
do in school that was so bad?
I was a huge wise ass. I would say the funniest thing I could think of. Like I just liked making myself laugh and making people uncomfortable.
Right.
I would always and I never saw the teachers as like these untouchable authorities.
Wow.
I'd be like, listen, Gil, I'm really bloated today. You know, I never.
Can't be in your gym class.
Yeah, I was like, I know that you go home and you black out and you call hookers. Like, do I have to pretend because you're wearing a suit that I should respect? I just couldn't.
Wow, so you were disrespectful. Did you go to college?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, no, I wasn't disrespectful to the teachers that like treated you like a human being.
Right.
But, you know, the people who like just have, you know, personality disorders who take it out on kids. I like justice, you know.
Are men really intimidated by you because
That's
you're...
what I tell myself.
No, seriously. Are they? Do you have a boyfriend?
No, I'm
you
single.
Don't? You broke up recently?
Yep.
Were you dating the guy who was on the roast with you?
Yeah, we were together for 2 years.
Which guy? Oh, that guy?
Anthony, yeah. He's great.
The guy whose name you didn't know.
Yeah,
Right.
like Vandersloot. Well, he has a rapey quality about him. I think that's why I was attracted to him. I always like guys that look like they could play.
Is it weird to date another? Is it weird to date another comedian?
It wasn't weird. No, we were never competitive. Luckily, we were both doing pretty well.
Right. Who's a better comedian, you or him?
Oh, me.
Right.
Come on, let's be
Clearly.
honest.
You're not going to date somebody better than you.
No, he's a great comic. He really is. Yeah, I would love to be like, he's never going to make it, but I think he's going to.
So why'd you break up with him? Seemed like a happy couple, right?
We were good. It was just, we wanted way different things. I would have loved for us to have stayed together.
What'd you want, marriage and everything?
No.
What different things do you want?
I already have a ring. The Nuva ring. What was it? It was just, you know, we're both on the road so much, and I was like down to try and make it work, and he like wasn't able to give as much as I needed, I guess.
Like what did you need?
A text message once in a while.
Like once a week at least?
Yeah.
Acknowledge me when you're not here.
Well, yeah, no. By the end, it was like I'd be like, can you text me after shows, because we're both alone in hotel rooms and miserable. And it was like a parody of a guy like on a sick. Like, he was like, you're suffocating me, and I was like, what? Am I a waitress you banged in Fresno?
Hey, don't I know you?
Yeah. So like he he's
he
young.
wasn't for that.
No, but I'm excited. I'm
How old are
excited
you?
to be single. 30.
30, and how old's he?
33, 32.
Yeah, do you think he was banging other chicks on the side, maybe?
Not that I know of.
Right.
I don't think so. Like but I've seen girls like girls want him. You know, they throw them in front of me.
But when a guy doesn't text you, like he's on the road, you're on the road, and he doesn't text you for like 2 days.
Right. I wasn't even worried about that. Seriously, that's not why because it doesn't matter. I was like, I wasn't like, go cheat on me. I wasn't like, 𝗵𝗵. I was like, I hope you don't cheat on me. If you do, I hope I never know about it. And don't like catch any new disease.
Right. Be
let's just
safe.
keep the ones we have already.
Right.
Let's harness those. But yeah, I don't think so. He's not. I thought he would be the type to be like that, but he like gets too drunk. I think that's what it is. I'm like, no, he won't be able to do anything anyway. But I wasn't worried about that. I just wanted a friend, like my best friend, to be like, yeah, the MC sucks, and just talk.
You clearly are a funny person. Did it kill you inside when you don't win America's funniest comedian?
No, I couldn't believe I was on there. I mean, 3 years, under 3 years I've been doing it, and the other guys had all been doing it 15, 20 years, and I'm just like every step of the way, my like sort of reality character on that show was bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Who won that year?
John Reap.
Hey, John Rape?
John Rape. John Sodomy?
John Rape. Who is this? John who?
Yeah,
John
he's like kind of a blue-collar kind of guy.
I see.
Yeah.
So he won, and you didn't feel, I'm not a funny person, I'm giving up the business.
No, I got fourth. I was like, oh my God, this is it. I broke up with my boyfriend at the time. I was like, I'm going on the road.
What were you doing before?
Sorting mail and bartending.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you, so now you're single. How long have you been single?
3 weeks.
You date anyone yet?
No.
Have you fucked anyone new?
No. We broke up one time about 1.5 years ago, and I was like, all right, like maybe I'm still like I was in college. Somebody needs this.
Right.
And I went out, and I was like, and I met a guy.
Where'd you meet him? At a bar?
At a bar.
Right.
I met a guy, and I didn't I just thought he was really hot. I was wasted. That night, I was like, oh my God, he looks like the Twilight guy, like Robert Pattinson.
Oh, that's a handsome guy.
In the morning, I'm like, you look like fucking Governor Patterson. Like, he was not cute in the morning. And I'd never dealt with an uncircumcised penis before.
Oh, he was uncircumcised.
He was uncircumcised. And
was he European?
He was French.
Ah,
I didn't even know he was French. I thought we were both just like faking the accent, but like I really realized like that men don't warn you. They just like roll it out, And so I had to become an award-winning actress. So I'm like, oh no, that's totally cool. I'm like, Mom, can you come pick me up?
I got into something here.
Because men don't ever tell you what you're about to deal with.
You never saw an uncircumcised penis in your. I don't think I've ever seen one except for Sal. Who whips
I've
it
never
out
even
at a
seen them
minute.
in porn. Like I was like, what is that? Are we having a pillow fight? Like, why is the gnome from Travelocity in your underpants?
Yeah.
Like, I was
gross?
thrown.
Did it smell or something?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
It did.
It was gross.
So did you blow him?
No.
No. So what did you start giving him a hand job kind of thing?
I tried, but it was like an ice cream cone had melted in my hand. I felt like a magician with the scarves, just pulling. I was just like, get me out of here,
Right.
But he was like, the French guys are different. Like he didn't expect anything. He couldn't believe that this was happening, and he was really sensual, and he started to pick me up. Like when we're kissing, and then I think you realized that he was in over his head. I kind of got planted back down. I'm like trying to feel sexy, and he's like winded from trying to hoist me. But we were like, he gave up immediately because he's French.
Right.
And
we know how they are.
You know how that goes.
Right.
But I left in the middle. I really did.
really?
Yeah, but it wasn't because of, like, I was like, all right, like, your penis is making me ill, the thought of it, but, like, this little gnome, but it was...
Was it a big penis?
It was fine. It was totally acceptable.
And so you pulled back and you saw, like, there was a whole different vibe
I
to
threw
it.
the skin over my shoulder
Right.
like a team player.
And so then he put it inside of you.
He put on a condom. He
Yeah.
put it inside me, and then we had to stop after like a second.
Why?
Because something was wrong with the condom, and he was fixing it, and I was looking at him, and he was like, "Well, don't look at me." But he was like, "Well, don't," and I was like, "Ew," and I was like, "You know what? I'm sad all of a sudden. I miss my boyfriend. I'm gonna leave," which you can do as a girl.
Yeah.
Like if a guy's like, "You know what?" You're like,
I mean, after that's so. Do you ever feel as a girl like sometimes you have to say to the guy, "Okay, he was in me already. I should let him finish. So let him fuck me a little bit longer. I mean, we went this far."
I felt no responsibility to.
Good for you.
For this guy to achieve orgasm.
You're very healthy.
When I was younger, but I had a guy. I met a guy in Montana when I was like 19, and I was like, oh, he was so hot there. He was like a mountain climber.
Montana hot.
Montana. He came and visited me in New York. Doesn't translate. It's
like when you get that moo-moo when you go to Hawaii.
Yeah,
you
you're
can't
like,
wear it when you
cannot
come home.
rock it when you're back at home. Yeah, so I learned that the hard way, but I was like 19 and he flew all the way here, so I got myself drunk enough to sleep with him.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he flew so far. But now I'm older. I'm like, you can always get out of fucking someone.
What is
unless
it that
it's Tyson.
What is it that it doesn't work? I mean, it's kind of like, yeah, he's out of his environment.
Yeah.
He's hot there. He doesn't fit in with my friends. That kind of thing.
Well, it was more than that. He was like pointing out gay people.
Oh, I see.
And he was...
hey, there's a gay.
Oh, this is really New York.
Yeah. You know, when you're in the mountains and all you're seeing is the sky, and he was like in a Dave Matthews cover band. I was 19, okay? I'm 19 years old. And but in retrospect, like, he was such a dirtbag. Like, he just wanted to...
Hey, wait a second. Here's the French guy who fucked her. We just found him.
Oh, my God.
Oh, he's on the phone.
What was it like when you were, what were you like? Did you enjoy having sex with Amy?
Oh, my God.
It would have been nice to have a little sex with her.
You were having sex with her.
I was trying to have sex with her.
Yeah, so what?
Instead of flinging my foreskin over her shoulder.
This is not sounding French.
Condom.
Oh, I don't know. The condom was grossed out too.
Was your foreskin?
Pretend it was upholstery. Use your imagination. You're a comedian.
Oh my God, flawless French accent.
Thank you. That's
Wow.
I trained him myself.
You're a dialect coach. I had no idea.
So you were a bad kid who got in trouble at school. And then you make the switch to become a comedian somehow.
Yeah.
First time you get on stage, a disaster, I imagine. Where do you go to become a comedian?
I went to Gotham Comedy Club.
Yeah.
It used to be on a different street. It was like small, and I just walked by. I'd done theater, like I majored in theater, so I didn't have to get over stage fright. But
Where'd you go to college?
Towson University.
Where the hell?
Outside
is that?
Baltimore.
Maryland.
Yeah.
Maryland. Yeah.
Acting center of the world.
Oh God!
Yes.
Everybody comes out of
has
Towson.
churned out every
I
great
think Meryl
artist.
Streep, Jack Nicholson,
Right.
Marlon Brando.
I think Brando. He would come back and
about it,
have a
but they
couple
all
master
went there.
classes. Yeah.
So you went there.
Charles Dutton, guys. Anybody?
Oh, boy.
Rock.
And then you got up on stage.
Yeah, I tried it.
And you killed, I bet, the first time.
The first time, yeah.
Did you have material when you got up on stage?
I walked past Gotham and it said, if you bring 4 people, you can get on stage. So I called, I'm from not far away, so I called people. They came in, and I wrote, horrible jokes and delivered them like I was Seinfeld.
Yeah. What was the first joke that you ever told? Do you know?
Yes.
What is it?
Oh God, it was about when you're on the bus in the city. They have these things that go across town, you guys, that carry people, buses. You'll never have to worry about it. But
yeah, I heard
when you're on the bus, if you feel it like deflate, the tire deflate, it means like a person's getting on that's all jacked up. And it's like some woman like who comes on and her like there's like things living in her legs. I talked about that, and I talked about skywriting and how skywriting annoyed me because it always faded. And I had like a little arc to the set because I was like, so this summer if you're going to propose to somebody, guys, it was like it was horrible.
Was your delivery all wrong? Was it just like...
I had like some sense of timing, but
Right.
I have a tape of it, and it's it's the most. I would rather watch my parents have sex than watch myself do that again.
Did your family say to you, listen, you're destroying your life. This is ridiculous.
No.
You don't know what you're doing.
My mom was like, when are you headlining the Apollo? You
Wow.
are. She inflated my sense of self my whole life. Like I thought I was a model. Like
Right.
you know, then you get old enough, the kids start getting mean. But
Right.
I walked in the first day of middle school and I was like, who wants it? You know?
Because she convinced you were the best looking girl ever.
She convinced me. She was like, you're an angel, you sparkle, you know? And I was like, look what you made.
Mom.
Oh,
So
I
is
thought
that
it was
bad
amazing.
parenting? Can some parents go overboard in inflating their kids so that they're not prepared for the world?
Well, I feel like I'm glad she did that.
Yeah.
There's nothing that can prepare you for the. I mean, kids are so mean. Like they were so mean. So you're gonna, find reality sooner
Right,
or
it's
later.
there.
But
was your mom in shock whenever you did something bad because she was so convinced you were an angel?
Yeah. She would be like you. When I was in 6th grade, I bit a girl. She cut me in line, and it was like the day they had steakums at the cafeteria, which I found out later is just like not at all meat.
Yeah.
But this girl cut me, and I didn't really bite her. I just like scared her.
Right.
So they call my mom and they're like, Amy bit someone. She's like, you have the wrong number. And I'm like, Mom, I was just trying to scare her.
But your mother was a pushover. Hey, you have a funny story. You went to Great Adventure one time, or one of those places, and you were waiting in line for a very long time.
I went to Great Adventure.
Right.
And I don't like amusement parks. I think they're horrifying. But I went to Great Adventure, and I was with this family, and they were intense about Great Adventure. They brought us. We had to go there at 6 a.m. so we could go through the stupid safari. We saw like one thing that might have been a monkey, but I think it was just like a stuffed animal. It was like a pigeon wearing ears, and then we waited for the Scream Machine, and there's a special line where you can wait to sit in the front seat because that's the best seat because you look like you're going to die.
Right.
So we wait for hours, and then it's our turn to sit in the front. And who gets to cut the whole line and take our seat? Robin. Robin cut us.
Robin
on the Scream
Quivers.
Machine. Robin Quivers. You cut us.
Yeah, you evidently.
Human being. And we're all going, Robin, we've been
Did she
waiting.
get booed?
No, everyone was really excited to see her. She knew everyone loves her. She smiles, and everyone's
Great
like,
Adventure was a sponsor of ours. I remember this.
Right.
And because if you were a VIP, so to speak, you got to cut in
Well,
front
they
of the
had
line.
somebody bring me around to every ride.
Right. So, you don't
It
really...
was way more exciting to see you than it was. No one was pissed. Everyone was like...
Well, it's funny because they were a sponsor of ours, so Gary gets told, you can go to Great Adventure, you'll be able to cut in line.
Yeah.
He brings his wife, his 2 kids. They go. He cuts right in the line. He said he got booed so badly. And people started taunting him in front of it and his children and everything because well, in front of his, they were taunting the kids too because you know what, people had waited in line a really long time,
right?
And all of a sudden, look who's here,
Look
Gary.
who's here. Money bags.
Yeah, money bags.
No, well, he doesn't have that
He said it
smile.
was
He doesn't
so
have
bad. You know what it was? It was. I realize now, especially hearing Amy's story.
Yeah.
Like the woman who brought us around, she said, "Oh, I had Chris Rock last week and everything." So I figure if you're going to get cut, you expect Chris Rock to walk up. You see me, like what the fuck?
What a disappointment.
So I was reading notes on you. You were a really bad person because you used to shoplift. You'd get into big trouble.
Wow. God, did I say that in my interview?
Yes, yeah.
I got arrested a couple times.
She got arrested a couple
You're
times.
lucky not to be in prison.
That is
What
correct.
this?
That is
Every
correct.
kid goes through a shoplifting stage.
Not like me.
But did you? I mean, every kid doesn't get caught.
Yeah. Well, I was. It was grand larceny. You shoplifted?
Oh my God! All of my friends. My mother did not like my friends. Now I realize why.
They are bad friends.
They would say, we're going to go to Roosevelt Field and we're going to have a shoplifting spree. And I would be in such a nervous panic. I go, well, I want to go along with the group. I want to be a part of this. And they were all terrific at it. I had a friend who could hide whole record albums. There was no CDs. There was record albums underneath his coat.
Oh, my God.
Another friend would go into, like, a Barnes & Noble type bookstore and steal every book, hardcover, softcover, everything. And it was sort of like a competition. So they bring me along. I'm sweating bullets. I don't want to steal anything. I have this. I'd never stolen anything in my life.
Yeah.
I walk into Macy's. And I saw tie tacks. Now, I don't wear ties. I'm a little kid.
What are you going to do with that? What do you need a tie?
But I wanted to steal something so I could be in with the crowd.
Look, guys, yeah.
And so I swiped a tie tack. I stuck it in my pocket. I was shitting in my pants. I came out with this tie tack like I had just won the lottery.
Right.
I remember bringing it home and feeling horribly. But the thing that saved me was I brought my cousin with me, and they wanted him to shoplift, and I felt in charge of him. Right. And I said, we're going home. I don't want anything bad. I went home. Thank God. All my friends got caught. And they brought the police in. They were involved in everything. But these guys couldn't
They were
really,
trailing them.
I don't know what happened, but somebody got caught in the store, and then that was it, and it was all over for them. What was your story?
You got caught?
I got caught. Well, the first time I got arrested, I was out. I think it was like a junior Olympic. Like I played volleyball, and we were in San Jose, and it was something. My mom was the chaperone of this tournament, and we were going around, and I was just like stealing whatever, like candles, shot glasses, nothing like that I would ever use.
All junk that you'll never need.
Garbage. And I didn't get caught. The other girls got caught. And they said, if anyone else did, fess up. And I'm like, we're a team, right, guys? Okay. I'm like, let's all tell them. I'm like, I did it. Now you guys go. And they're all like,
oh,
yeah, that's all you. Yeah. So I got in trouble. I got benched the whole tournament, knee pads around the ankles. My mom is just the chaperone, just staring at me. I think she still thought she probably didn't do it. Somebody probably planted something on her. But then the time I got arrested, bad. I want to tell you I was like 14, but it was I was like 21. Oh. I was like 20 years old.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was. I was at Bloomingdale's and with my.
Did you have a problem? Do you think you're a kleptomaniac?
Your face was extended.
Yeah. I had been shoplifting for a long time.
So some people actually have like a problem. Like you're not taking
stuff.
stuff.
Go into a store without it.
You're not taking stuff you need necessarily. It's just the idea, the thrill of it.
Yeah. No. I mean, isn't it sad? Like I'll read some police blotter when I'm in some city, and it's all like this 90-year-old woman was stealing milk to feed her grandson. I'm like, I already have that pinstripe pantsuit, but why don't I get another one? I was like really it was college. I was like stealing a lot of nice clothes, but I figured out a way I could return the clothes and get cash.
Oh no!
Oh, wow.
Yes, so I was into it, but it wasn't about what I could get very much. It was the adrenaline.
Did you go to a psychiatrist about this?
Totally a rush.
Did you go to a psychiatrist about this?
Not about this specifically. I mean, I've gone to many psychiatrists.
Do you?
Oh yeah, no.
You're not going to take our little tchotchkes over there, are you?
No, I mean, they're gorgeous. They're really everything in this room looks amazing.
So
I don't have a problem stealing things.
Right.
It was only from
so who
big
caught
places.
You?
Bloomingdale's.
Bloomingdale's got you.
They're really. Beware, they're really tough.
And they took you down and they arrested you and the whole thing?
Yeah, and it was with my cousin who is
Senator Chuck Schumer.
He's not my uncle.
What is he?
I don't know. He's like my dad's cousin.
Oh, so you don't really know him.
We know each other.
Right. Does he
if
root
we saw
for
each
you?
other, I think he hopes that I probably get hit by a train so my name can stop appearing. Yeah, it's never good press for me.
Don't you think the family is proud of you? Don't you think Chuck Schumer even says, hey, you know who my cousin is?
I don't know what
it depends on the thing.
Right.
Like, I think they thought Last Comic Standing was exciting, and being here, they'll be super excited about. But other things, like, they don't really... Like, I was trying to explain to my dad what a roast was, and he was like, well, maybe you shouldn't do that. I was like, maybe not.
What does your dad do for a living?
He mostly just shits himself. He has MS. He lives in a hospital. But it's really somehow not sad because he still thinks he's like gorgeous. Like he's trying to get me to help him set up a Match.com profile.
Wow.
And I'm like, what do you want me to write? Like shits himself and has no memory. He's like, that's perfect.
So your parents are divorced?
Yeah.
And he has MS.
Yeah, but he's like happy. It's the weirdest. He's fine.
You don't
totally
feel sad
fine.
about any of this?
No, I mean, if I really think about it, it's so off. Like, I have seen my father drop heat in front of me at LaGuardia. It was the worst. I was going to spend the summer in Montana with my brother, and he was like, it was when you could still walk people to the gate of their plane. And my dad was like, I'm going to walk you to the gate. Like, there were a lot of, we knew it was getting worse. So we like went surfing for the last time together. Like we, you know, all these last things. And that was really sad. Do it, please. I want you to
cry
know.
now. Let's see it.
No,
She's a bullshit artist. She's not crying.
Yeah, she's like, I'm going to cry. Can I have another latte?
Yeah.
Let me wipe my tears with this
That's very heavy to go surfing with your father for the last time.
That was really heavy.
Are you waiting for the big call from Saturday Night Live or something? Like, did you ever fantasize about being on there?
Oh, yeah.
Did you audition?
No, I've been asked to audition. I'm like, you know, trying to get better, and I'm an actor, but I don't really do characters. But I'm not, like, my goals change so much that I want to keep getting better at stand-up, and I'm getting more acting work the past couple years. It's been really good.
In other words, you still enjoy doing stand-up. A lot of people, like I saw Eddie Murphy on David Letterman, who I think is one of the most brilliant stand-ups. And he was like, at 27, I was done with it. That's it. I never wanted to do it again.
I can't imagine that. I mean, that would be fine if that ever happens, but I can't wait to get on stage every night. Yeah. But it sucks traveling. I mean, everything other than the actual stage time is awful. Like, it's really depressing.
Especially for a girl, because like guys at least go on the road and get laid.
They'll get drunk, they'll get laid. After the show, I'm like, I hope no one says anything too mean to me. You know, I'm like selling my CDs. I'm like, everyone has something. They'll be like, they'll think it's a compliment, and I'm like, they'll be like, you're a lot thinner in person, and I'm like, did you think that I wasn't going to hear that? Like, well, on TV, you're a fucking beast. You
Do guys hit on you at all at these clubs?
A tiny bit, but they don't do it well. You know, they'll like come up and try and like make a joke. I would love to like meet a guy and be like, let's check out the Best Western.
You're a successful stand-up comedian. Can you make a good living doing it nowadays? Yeah. Or is like income gone down because everyone's sort of hurting?
The economy?
No, I'm in a good position. I'm not rich. I live in a studio and ride my bike everywhere.
What kind of living can a stand-up comic who's really headlining now and doing a good...
Like headlining now on TV a little bit.
Yeah.
You can make 100.
Can you make 200?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. So you could have a good year, make 200 grand.
Yeah, totally.
And you travel. How many days a week you got to travel?
I'm usually on the road 4 days a week.
Okay.
I'm trying to do it less. I'm trying to only go out maybe 1 or 2 weeks a month.
Right.
But
the bigger you get, if you do a couple more of these Comedy Central
and
things,
you get to do a theater.
Right. And then suddenly the world is your oyster.
Oh, you have a private jet. There is no road. You get to fly home, sleep in your own bed.
You'll never drive yourself
have sex with your own wife.
So what's the goal? You want to be the world's greatest stand-up?
No.
You just want to make a living being a stand-up. You want to get more acting work.
Yeah, I want to develop. I want to, like, you know, make...
What's the best acting job you've had?
I just did a movie with Steve Carell.
Oh, no kidding?
Yeah, it's called Seeking a Friend for the End of the World.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, and I'm developing a show with Comedy Central, and CBS just bought a pilot.
Oh, cool. Very nice.
I'm making moves, and I'm going to be on this show that's on Adult Swim called Delocated, and it's the funniest show I've ever seen.
So this is it for you. You're on your way.
I'm trying. I want to just, like, you know, like... What do you think? Don't you just have to keep making it interesting and fun for yourself?
Yes, you do.
Right?
Yeah, otherwise you go insane. Let's go to Rick. We're on with Amy Schumer. Her album Cutting is available now on iTunes. Are you referring to the fact that you cut yourself or something?
That my cousin did. Yeah, my sister did.
Your sister was a cutter?
Well, that's what the joke is on the album.
Oh, that's funny. What?
Yeah, well, the way I get off stage is I say, I'll leave you with this. My little sister, used to cut herself. And then I put the mic in the mic stand and I leave.
And that's the joke.
That's the end of my set. After I spend an hour with these people, I leave them with nothing.
Is that a reality or is that a joke?
It's a joke.
It's a joke. I'm not clear, but I won't press you.
No, my sister's a school psychologist doing really well.
I see. Okay, very good. All right. Well, that's what happens. If you do cut yourself, you become a psychologist. Rick, go ahead in Pittsburgh.
Hey, thanks, King. Amy, were you spanked growing up, and do you think you still deserve a spanking for all that shoplifting you did?
Well, thank you for asking that.
All right, that's
Richard.
but it is an interesting question. You know
I was spanked growing up.
And fully nude?
Yeah, and once in a while a finger would slip in, and I'd be like, wait, is this punishment or not?
Who was spanking you? Your
Mom
dad?
spanked me.
Your
Dad
mom.
spanked me once because Mom made him, and he cried the whole time.
But they didn't
which
make
was really awkward.
Did they make you pull down your pants and get spanked?
I don't remember being ass out. Luckily, I was at an age where I like totally had it coming. If they hadn't spanked me,
she remembers.
I
What
loved
about
every
that sexual?
second of it.
Because I find you a very intelligent woman,
Thank you.
a very bright, sexy woman. But I could see where a guy gets intimidated because let's say we get in bed and then I want to spank you or something like that. I would think, oh, she's going to think this is funny. She's going to make jokes about it. I mean,
I
guys,
have no jokes in the bedroom.
You are able to
I am
turn it off.
dirty, and I have no jokes in the bedroom.
What does it mean you're dirty?
I like having fun in
Not
bed.
anal.
I've never had
You
anal.
talk dirty?
Yeah.
Oh.
you do?
I like being talked to. I like talking. But I dated a guy.
Yeah.
The last guy I dated, he needed, the sex got really weird really fast. Which I guess it has to. Because if you don't enter that stuff in early, like after 5 years and you're like,
it's hard to put
when
it
you
in.
wear this rice patty hat, you'll be like, where's this coming from? But, so it got to a place where he wanted to watch me watch porn every time, and he needed me to talk constantly about things I'd done.
Oh.
So at a certain point, I ran out of shit. And I started lying, and then he
Because
started.
you're not that sexually experienced. I mean, there's only so many experiences.
There's
you
only
got.
so much I've done.
Yeah.
And then, so I'm making up stories. And then he started fact checking. He'd be like, wait, you said, I'm like, fuck you. I haven't had a new story for a year.
Right.
It was exhausting.
Tell me the time that girl came on to you.
Yeah.
And,
I'm like,
right.
do you really think any of this happened?
At
It's like
some
whenever I
point-
start dating a guy, I always pretend maybe I'm like, I don't know, I've thought about a threesome, but. And then 6 months in, I'm like, I'm not doing that.
At
That's
some
weird.
point, I mean, at some point,
You just got to like having sex,
it can
right?
get, it can get, exactly.
Yeah,
it can get
what about
weird.
just fucking each other?
Yeah, doesn't it feel good enough being inside
What
of
happened
me?
to penetration?
Yeah.
Right.
Come
Do you need a
on.
lot of foreplay?
Not a lot.
Right.
I like.
If a guy spanks you, you don't think that's weird, though, right? You're
No.
okay, but you're down with it.
I'm more than down with it.
Right. Oral
Yeah.
sex okay with you both ways?
Totally.
You're all right with it.
Huge fan.
Unless you're not circumcised.
Yeah, in which case, get out of here.
Gunplay,
Gunplay,
choke
only on
you.
the high holy days.
Shoot you in the foot, maybe, with my gun? All right. Let's go to Bill. Bill says he wants to say hi to Amy Schumer, the new album Cutting, available on iTunes. Go ahead, Bill.
Hey, Howard. Hey, now.
Hey, now.
Hey, Amy. How you doing?
Hi, Bill.
I really love you.
Thank you.
All right, I don't think we're going anywhere with this. Nick, let's go to Nick in Charleston, West Virginia. Go ahead.
Hey, Howard, I just want to get your opinion. Don't you think she's 10 times hotter and funnier than Whitney Cummings?
Well, what about that? Are you, because you...
Are
sort
you
of,
hotter
because,
than Whitney?
yeah, first of all, yeah.
No.
Are you hotter than Whitney Cummings?
That's a definitive no.
Are you friends with Whitney Cummings?
Yeah.
Okay. I like Whitney very much.
Me too.
Now, because you're a female comic, it's almost like, Eddie Murphy was talking about this. He was the black comic for a while. He was like, there was no room for two.
Yeah.
It's like you sat in, Whitney wasn't on the comedy roast. Now, are you being compared to Whitney now? Is it like a competition?
No one has said that to me, but I think there's room for all of us, for real.
I would think so.
And I don't know how other people feel, but when I see a funny woman, I'm like, yes, trust me, I don't want to be the one. I think women are hilarious. So at Whitney, there's no sense of competition.
Whitney's
Yeah.
very funny.
She's motivated. Like, she's.
Are you a
she's
Sarah
great.
Silverman fan?
Yeah, totally.
Are you a Sandra Bernhard fan?
Yes.
You like you root for other comics.
Hell yeah.
Rosie
Absolutely.
O'Donnell, you enjoy
I
her?
do.
Yeah.
I do. No,
Ellen
you're.
DeGeneres, you like her?
Yeah.
You do. So you like,
She had me on her show. I was the first female comic. She had me on her show.
do you know her personally?
Just from her,
Just
like
from,
her
just
getting
from
me
the
on the show. Yeah.
All right. Let's go to...
Howard, can I throw in one more thing?
Yes.
Whitney, or I'm sorry, Whitney. Amy.
You can call me whatever you want, Bill. Oh, Bill's gone.
Nick,
This is West Virginia.
Nick, go ahead.
I have masturbated to those pictures of you online many times.
What pictures?
Thank you.
What pictures?
I
are...
posed naked in Cosmo.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
What am I going to...
Sexiest thing I've ever seen.
Is that
Thank
true?
you. Yeah.
You were nude?
Yeah,
No hang-ups,
I shot
huh?
at the Comedy Cellar.
You have big breasts now.
Thanks.
Look at, what are you, like a C?
Yeah.
I'm going to say you're a C cup. No inhibition about that.
No, I'm like, I better do it now while everything is still kind of where it's supposed to be.
Did anybody say to you, like an agent or anything, like, listen, Amy, don't do this?
Yeah, and I was like, bye.
And
I'm doing this.
And what'd your mom say about this?
She was at the shoot.
She was there.
She was watching the door. We did it at the Comedy Cellar, and she was making sure no beer deliveries came in while I was...
You showed the vagina?
No.
Just the titties?
Yeah.
What'd you do with the
I
vagina?
was just in underwear. I mean, they were like, will you take off your panties? And I was like, okay. And my mom was like, no.
No, you
I was
pay
like,
for that.
Oh, yeah. I was like, okay.
No kidding.
No, yeah.
I have to see this.
Check it out.
Oh, you are free.
Hey, thanks, Howard.
Why did you bring your mom to a nude shoot?
I don't know. I think,
I wouldn't feel sexy in front of my mom.
I didn't mind it. I guess that is pretty boundaryless and disgusting, but I felt fine. Because it wasn't about, it's Cosmo, so, I mean, I wanted to feel sexy, but
Was
it was
your mom
more,
naked too, just to support
everyone
you?
was naked.
Beautiful,
Her
yeah.
boobs were on the floor, running around.
Wow.
No, it was,
there it is.
There's one of them.
Look at you, naked.
Oh.
Oh.
Smug over the shoulder shot. Yeah, it was like about the article I wrote to go along with it. They gave me like 6 pages. Like they've been very cool to me. Kate White, the editor-in-chief there, is the coolest woman ever.
You look so cute there.
Thank you. Yeah, they chose like a little cute one. I was like, can we use the ones where I look dirty? And they were like, no.
But no nips. You don't see any nipple.
No. Well, I have some. I don't know if there are any online where you see nipple, but there were some where you saw more.
Yeah, and you have a good body image. In other words, you don't sit there all day like these women and obsess. Oh, I've got to lose 5 pounds. I got to gain 10 pounds. You're not freaked out.
I
by
mean,
that.
I'll have days where I'm like, oh my God, what happened? But I feel like sexy. I feel like good. I work out. I take care of myself.
When you date a guy, do you walk around the house nude?
Not over like not annoyed. I'm not
You're
like
not
the
a
sign
nudist?
like opening
Okay.
pickles. But I'm naked a lot. I'm not hurrying to the bathroom covering myself up.
All right, Abe, go ahead. You're on the air. You're on with Amy Schumer, and then I'll let you out of here. We've kept you locked up for an hour. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Hey, Howard. Hey, now.
Hey, Abe.
Amy, just a question and a comment.
Okay.
Number one, what is it you do for a living? And number two, I'm looking forward to seeing you appear on a carton of milk.
Okay. Thank
What does that
you.
mean? That's an insult.
He's
He wants
insulting
me
her.
to be.
yeah.
He wants me to be.
I saw you on the Charlie Sheen roast. I didn't think you were funny at all.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
You're-
She was so funny.
Oh, yeah. Her joke about...
What about her talking about her dad? How much darker does this get?
Oh, yeah, the joke that she made about Steve-O's buddy...
That was not a
you're
bad joke.
upset about that.
Well, let's talk about it. I
Go
mean,
ahead.
let's talk about it. What made you upset about me saying that joke? Let's talk about
I thought
it.
it was tasteless.
It hurt your feelings. You thought it was too
No, it
soon.
didn't hurt my feelings. I just really thought it was tasteless.
Okay, you're completely entitled to feel that way. I didn't say it with any malintent. I didn't think that it was going to hurt anyone's feelings, but I understand you feeling that way. That's okay.
Okay. I mean, I'll tell you this. You're cute as hell. I'd love to bang you.
Thank you.
Well,
that
hey,
means
that's
the world.
nice.
That's something.
That means the world.
By the way, I
Thank
should
you.
tell you, this guy is Anthony Jeselnik, the guy you date. Yeah, so go ahead, Pat. Pat, you're on
Hey,
the...
how you doing, Howard?
Hey, now.
Amy, you were on a roast a while ago, and you did a joke about leg braces. It was the funniest thing. And
Oh, thanks.
What one
I
was
think
that?
you're
Well,
the
I just
greatest
said-
comedian.
And I'm glad you're getting, the recognition you deserve. And Howard, I love you, 20-year listener plus.
Thanks, Pat.
And thanks for getting me through every day.
All right, Pat. Thank you. What was the joke
I just
that Pat's
said
talking
I
about?
wasn't a good-looking kid, but then the old story, I finally got the braces off of my legs, and that's it. But that's really nice.
Well, Amy, I wish you the best.
Thank you so
much. It was
much.
great having you
Thank
here.
you for having me here. This
the
is a
album
dream.
is called Cutting. I enjoyed your performance on Charlie Sheen Roast,
Thank
and I
you.
wanted to meet you, and I'm glad you came in. I think you're great.
Thank you.
Amy Schumer's album Cutting is available now on iTunes. Don't miss Amy November 5th at the Varsity Theater in Minneapolis. It's going to be a big show.
Well, there's a theater.
Big
All right.
show.
You sell your own merchandise after the show?
Yes, it's the worst.
Is that the most embarrassing part of being a comedian nowadays?
It's like the red light district.
In other words, you get off the
You're
show.
up on the stage.
I mean, you're on the stage, you're the big star, and then you what? You walk to the back of the club.
Peddling my wares. It's
you
so
stand there.
humiliating.
Can you get someone to maybe do that for you, or?
Yeah, but then, then
What
it's-
items do you have that you sell?
Oh, I just sell a CD.
Just a CD, no T-shirts?
CD and my hyper-colored T-shirts, my
Your clothing
boxers.
line?
Yeah, no, I've got nothing else.
Do you have a booth? You set up a little booth,
They'll have like some table, and they'll just have my CDs there waiting for me.
and you'll sit there.
And I sign it, yeah.
And do you bring change and things with you so you can?
I'm the worst.
Yeah.
Like when I did the last Comic Standing tour, I sold a CD that I would just burn on my computer, and I would sell it for $5. And sometimes I wouldn't have any more CDs, so I would sell like the cookies that they left in the green room. But no,
funny.
I'm not good at marketing myself.
Is it worth how much extra money can you make a night? Is it worth the humiliation of sitting there and having to sell your own CD?
I can make an extra $700 a weekend,
Oh, wow.
and that's a lot. That's a lot of money for me.
That's big money.
But it really doesn't feel worth it. It is a horrifying, embarrassing thing.
Do you bring your own credit card machine? I mean, how does it work financially? Like, how do you
No.
like? Let's say someone
I'm
buys.
standing there.
If someone buys, I don't know how much a CD is. How much is
$20.
$20?
Yeah.
And they say, "Look, I have 100. Can you break it?"
I'll say no. Can you go to the bar? Sometimes
see.
people be like, I have to go to an ATM, and then they leave their date there with me, and they're like, "So, where do you go next?" And I'm like, "I want to kill myself."
Now you've got to
I wanna-
entertain this person.
It's because you've just expended so much energy. You know, you put so much of yourself into it. The last thing you want to do when you leave is that, so right after the show, I have to be
Also,
like tap dancing.
I would think, to build up your star quality, to see after you've killed on stage and you've done your thing, to be sitting there hawking your wares, so to speak.
It's not good.
Wouldn't it be good if the club could just provide someone for all the comics that would sell? I
Yeah.
guess you can.
But then, people feel like it's mean, and they want a picture, and they want to meet you. So it's like,
Right.
okay,
All right.
let me do that. These people came out, they spent their weekend night with me. But I don't know. Sometimes it wouldn't be as hard if people didn't have
Believe
all
me.
the backhanded compliments.
After my show, I stand in the serious lobby. I'm selling CDs, too. Amy Schumer's album, Cutting, is available now on iTunes. And, by the way, for all things Amy, go to amyschumer.com. Thanks for coming in,
Thank you
Amy.
so much.
That was fun.
Thank you so much.
I had a good time. I
Oh,
hope you
man,
did.
so did I. Thank you
Great
so
meeting
much.
you.
Amazing meeting you.
Yeah,
Thank
a lot of fun.
you. Thanks a lot.
You're so funny.
Ooh, thank you.
Yeah.
I get the, I used to get the, hey man, your teeth aren't that big. And I'd be like, thanks.
Yeah, you're like, oh wow, that's so nice.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Amy, I knew the whole time you were doing
knew I was
that
gonna
great
say that.
adventure story. I was only there twice. I was like, this is gonna be it.
But we were so excited. But I was just like, we were like, hey, what? Oh, we were excited, and we have the picture because we sat right behind you. So there's a picture of us with you on the screen
that's
machine.
hysterical.
Yeah, it was really
my
ridiculous.
Goodness. Well, you were great.
Thank
I love
you.
the roast
Thank
stuff.
you.
It was a pleasure to meet you.
You too. Thank you so much for having me.
Amy, well done
Hi.
today.
Yeah, was it good?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, good.
Usually, you can sort of gauge it, I think, by how long you're in the studio for.
Oh, do some people go in and out?
Yeah.
But that was good though.
Yeah, that was nice.
Oh, good.
A nice slow roast, an hour.
An hour.
You really cooked in there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm glad that there was one caller that was mad because it was like, okay, good, so it's not all just fun and games. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, you got the full Stern Show experience.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, why is coming here like the mecca for comedians? Because Howard's not a stand-up
that?
guy.
I think just because he's so honest, he doesn't blow any smoke. So you know if he likes you, he really likes you. He doesn't need to pretend.
Right, so he's not shticky like some terrible comedian.
Yeah, he doesn't need anything from anybody. So it really comes just from a place of him enjoying what you do. So it's like the biggest compliment.
Cool. And I look forward to your next appearance, and hopefully we can talk more about Uncircumcised Frenchmen.
Yeah, let's get back to that.
Yeah, I wanted to know more.
Let's get back to the rape.
Casey's on the phone. You remember Casey? You used to work here.
Oh, Casey Armstrong?
Yeah, Casey Armstrong. You're doing very well.
Always love to hear from Casey.
Yes, Casey.
Howard.
Hey, man.
Hey, brother. How you doing, man?
What's happening?
Hey, listen to me. I got this thing on demand. You know, they put it on, like, the Cablevision.
Yeah.
And, you guys had an episode where all you guys took your shirts off, and I have made critiques on each one.
Did we do that? When did we do that?
When was that?
It must have been older.
No, it wasn't. It was after I left. It was. It must have been like a year ago or something like that. I don't know.
I don't remember that.
Didn't you leave
Robin,
like
how are
10
you?
years
You're
ago?
very sexy.
After he left. Yeah, okay, go ahead real quick, because I got to get the news.
Okay, right. All right, here you go. I'm doing it quick. Howard, first of all, I'll start with positive, all right? You have a good back.
Right.
Your back is nice.
Thank you.
But you got cow nipples. You have huge nipples.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't. I have a nice chest.
Yeah, no, but your nipples are huge. They're like cow udders.
No, you got the wrong guy, man.
Well, dude, your nipples are big, and Sal has big nipples, too.
Really? Gee, I never thought of myself as big. I always see myself as a small nipple. Are you sure you were looking at me?
I'm positive, brother.
Maybe my nipples don't photograph well.
They photograph big.
Yeah, because I kind of have small ones.
No, you have big nipples.
By the way, is Casey gay or what?
Yeah, what are you doing? Evaluating their bodies.
No guy ever looked at my nipples before.
And came away with that.
I might be a gay. I don't know. But, hey, but I can tell you something. Fred is looking amazing.
Right.
No, he's jacked up. He's got he's got a great chest. He's got good arms.
Right.
Right. I mean, have you?
Wow.
He's like intimidating this guy.
This is so weird, this call, isn't it? This is a weird call, Casey, but go ahead.
No, it's a good call. He complimented me.
Well, yeah, okay, but still, it's weird.
But all right, I'm going through it. Richard, he actually has a good. He looks like a lumberjack. You know what I mean? But he has a huge gut.
No, he's super ripped now.
He got thin.
He's thin and ripped.
No, he doesn't look that bad. Well, I guess it might have been a while ago.
Yeah, it was.
Sal has a lot of fat deposits on the side of his chest.
Right.
And he has good vascularity in his shoulders.
Do you care, Robin?
This is ridiculous.
What the hell?
I gotta tell you, I'm as baffled as you.
Yeah, I'm freaked out, dude. Anybody else you want to talk about? Hey, man, how about the last time I saw you? You look bloated. So what's up with that?
Steroids?
Was it juice?
Yeah, man.
You still doing that?
Water.
You're still doing juice?
I'm 185 right now.
185 means you're big or small?
Dude, when you saw me, I was probably 230.
Oh, wow.
It's either that or AIDS. I'm not sure.
Anybody else? Any other guys you want to talk about, like Benji or anything?
Yeah,
Who else took their shirt off?
Strong.
What?
He looks cockstrong.
Benji?
Yeah,
What does
he looks
that mean?
cockstrong. But he's like KOAB. Remember KOAB was like he was big and he looked kind of intimidating, but it wasn't like he couldn't do nothing with it. Benji he could do well, but he has small nipples.
Wow.
I'm out of my mind, Howard.
I think so.
What happened to you?
Case, would I be better with bigger nipples?
I was talking about Jason. I like the guy. I'm a big fan of his. I think he's great, but I'm worried about the guy.
Right.
I mean, I'm really. I mean,
how are his nipples?
Cholesterol. I got high cholesterol. You know that?
I didn't know that.
Are you okay?
No.
What's wrong?
Just had a little panic attack. All good.
You having a panic attack?
Yeah.
What just happened?
I don't know. Hey, do you like Lamb of God?
What?
What?
Nice.
What?
I don't know. Hey.
What's going on, man?
Yikes.
You all right, man?
No.
What's going on?
What can we do?
Talk to me. Casey.
I'm on the Librium.
What are you on?
Librium.
Librium.
What is that?
It's a drug.
What does it do?
It's for the DTs.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, are you an alcoholic?
Oh, yeah, you know that.
I didn't realize it was that bad. So when you get withdrawals, you...
Where are you calling us from?
I'm from I'm watching my friend's dog.
You homeless?
No.
Oh.
And who put you on Librium?
The emergency room.
Wow.
God, this guy had the world by the balls.
How did you wind up in the You wound up in the emergency room so drunk?
Have you? No. It was days after. Have you ever seen Leaving Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I normally don't like Nicolas Cage, but he's amazing.
Is that your life?
Yes.
Are you getting any help? Are you talking to anyone?
I'm talking to you.
No, but I mean, are you talking to any psychiatrists or anything?
Yeah. I've been to about 20 of them.
Yeah. What do they say your problem is? Your dad?
There's a whole bunch of terms that they give.
You got problems. You got a diagnosis?
What they say, what is it, borderline?
Borderline schizo? Or just borderline personality?
They say borderline.
Borderline personality.
And then bipolars.
Yeah.
And 8. Benji is cockstrong.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Hey.
Jeez, Casey.
Casey, you ought to go on that drug Penicin.
That's like what is that?
Penicin?
Penicin?
Yeah.
Nice, I like it. Hey.
So they went to the hospital. You get hallucinating when you try to withdraw from alcohol. Did you stop drinking?
No.
So you're drinking with the Librium.
I'm on this stuff and then I keep drinking.
Yeah. Wow. Dude.
What are you... I mean, thanks for calling.
Dude.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Dude.
Anything you want to promote real quick?
No, not at all. I'm actually going to L.A. in 2 days.
What?
I'm going back to L.A. in 2 days.
Where are you now?
I'm in New York.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and I'm back in New York.
Don't come in here.
You're not going to invite him down?
No.
Dude.
Hey, is Benji cockstrong? Case, is Benji cockstrong?
I think Benji is cockstrong. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Yeah.
And you have big nipples.
I do miss Casey. He was fun when he worked here.
He was amazing and
But he just went crazy.
very, very concerned.
Yeah. Sorry to hear all these problems, dude. You had the world by the balls. You know.
So
This is one of the best looking guys ever.
Did the doctors put you on the Librium here?
What? I'm very happy.
Did you fuck any more trannies?
You know, that hurts, Howard, and I'm not
That's
really
the
going to
only
respond
thing?
to that.
You're not?
Oh, jeez.
What is this coughing thing?
I don't know.
Do you still go to the gym even though you drink like a fish?
Yeah, I'm dude, I'm ripped.
Really?
Have you got
185.
Are you talking to your mother? Have you seen her?
Love her.
Good. Okay.
Right.
And what does she say about all this?
Well, she does the best that she can, but I make my own decisions.
Sure. You're making some great decisions.
Hey, did I mention that Benji is cockstrong?
All right. Hey, listen, Case.
It's good to hear from you.
Good hearing from you, my man. Wait a second. David Arquette wants to talk to you, okay?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me make sure I don't lose you. Go ahead, David.
Hey.
Hey, now.
What's up? How are you, Casey?
Hi, David. How are you, sir?
I'm good, buddy.
By the way, everyone has to vote for David Arquette.
We voted for you last week.
Hey, thank you, guys.
Yeah, and is Courtney going to stay home this week?
No.
Yeah, your sister's hot, bro.
Hey, man, but I was just hearing you, and, sounds like you're going through a hard time.
I'm looking for a little bit of God's mercy.
Yeah, well, you're on the right track. I mean, you could do stuff to, get your stuff together. You just start facing some of the shit you're going through, really look at yourself. And there's ways of doing that, and there's places you could go to get some help.
Have you gone anywhere to get help, Casey?
Too many, yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's time to go again.
Do you understand that they put me on this shit like 20 years ago, right? It was new, and now they don't know how to get people off it.
Casey, what do you primarily drink, or are you into coke and all that shit?
No, I have narcolepsy. You know what that is?
Yeah.
So they gave me Ritalin 20 years ago.
All right.
And
that's speed. Speed induces psychosis.
Yeah, I think it's kind of it might be what's happening now. But see, what happens is every time I go to rehab, they say you have to go cold turkey, and I won't do it because it's a horror and it's terrible. When I go to jail, that's what they do. It's the worst ever. I can't explain it.
How many times have you been in jail?
4th time.
4? And they make you go cold turkey, and what, you can't handle it?
Oh, dude, you have no idea. I can't explain to you how horrible it is.
So, but why do you go back on it once you go cold turkey and get through the horror of it?
But you can't because, look, I've been on it for 20 years, and the amount that I take, I should be dead.
How much Ritalin do you take a day?
It was 300 milligrams, now it's 200, and the overdose is 80, I believe.
Wow. Hey, David.
Yeah.
He's hardcore, huh?
Yeah, but, a lot of that stuff is that people, medicate so much to, I mean, some of that is necessary when you have certain conditions, but
David, what were you doing? David,
maybe you go on get involved with his thing. As crazy as some people might think, he does have results with people that really want it. And
what, Dr. Drew?
Yeah, and a lot of that stuff is also not facing, not coming to terms with who you are and just getting real with yourself and answering some of the hard questions, forgiving yourself for some of the shit that you've done, sort of starting over, dealing with the past, cleaning up the past, and then going ahead. And
were you as bad as him, David?
I have different problems. I mean, everyone's got their own issues. But
What you were primarily drinking, right?
Come on.
You were primarily drinking, right?
Primarily drinking, but you know, when I was younger, I had drug problems, and when I had this last thing, I did ecstasy a couple of times and mushrooms and shit like that.
Are you in any condition to really be giving KC advice? I mean, you're sober and everything?
Oh yeah, I'm almost 10 months sober.
Okay. What do you think of that,
And
Casey?
for me, it's like a real
No, I was sober.
What?
I was sober, and I hated it. It was worse than this.
What are you talking about?
He wants to be a drunk.
He never was sober. When were you sober?
I went to rehab. Don't you remember? I went there. I was sober for 4 months.
And you hated it.
I hated it. It was the worst possible thing ever.
Oh my.
Did you do anything to try to face? See, part of it's like you get all these feelings back, and it becomes really difficult. And then you have to get some sort of tools to be able to deal with those feelings.
You hear what he's saying, Casey? How much are you drinking a day?
Dude, you know what I want to do? I'm a bottom. Like at one point,
you're a bottom. I knew it.
Always suspected. No.
Howard, with the gay stuff. For 1 minute, we're talking serious now.
Okay.
Yes. All right. We are joking.
Just tell me, how much are you drinking a day?
About 20 to 30 shots.
A day?
Yep.
20 to 30 shots a day. David, did you drink that much?
Not really, no.
Wow. Casey's hardcore, huh?
Yeah.
And you'll never see me drunk, ever.
Congratulations. I mean, 20, 30 shots a day, and they never see you drunk.
You will never see you drunk. We see you drunk.
You're one of the greatest alcoholics of all time.
Rukowski said everything shits and then it dies. So what do you think of that?
I think you're fucked. I think you got to get into some rehab, dude. That's what David's giving you good advice.
And when you don't just get sober, as David says, you have to start working on all the things that make you want to get drunk.
Yeah, that's the thing. You do a lot of this stuff to numb yourself. I mean, there's certain stuff within your chemical balance that, they probably could figure out a better, system for you. I don't take anything personally, and when I went into rehab, I refused any kind of the stuff that they give you there to kind of wean you off and all that stuff. But bro, they won't though. That's my problem because you probably would need some kind of program to put little medications together to just keep you stable. And
you know what's crazy? KC has such discipline with his eating and with his gym and with all that.
But it doesn't matter.
And then you'd even think with all that vanity and working out and stuff, he would lay off the sauce.
No, I'll go to the gym hammered.
Wow.
It doesn't matter. But here's the problem, David. You probably know what I'm talking about. What they're going to do every time I go to the rehab. I've been there a bunch of times, and I usually end up telling them to go fuck themselves because what they say is you have to go cold turkey. They don't wean you off. They have nothing to give you. So there's no way out.
Oh, dude, you could do it. You're a strong young guy. You could get off it.
Howard, I can't explain to you.
All right, so it's uncomfortable. You just do it.
It's not uncomfortable. It's dementia. What happens is you think that you're gonna die and that nobody can.
But how long does that last? A couple of days?
No, it lasts until you start taking the shit again.
Oh.
It depends on the rehab you're going to. That's why I think Dr. Drew's got a solid group of doctors and things going on. They know how to address that if you have any mental issues that you need sort of mood stabilizing stuff. But some of the other stuff that you're probably overdoing is probably, making you...
Did I just hear a clown horn?
I was going to say, that's perfect, David, while you're giving advice.
Well, David, that's David's technique. He entertains you.
I've seen him, and it looks like he knows what he's talking about. But
he
I
knows.
Sure that even if I went to him, they would say, "Look, you stop this cold turkey. This is what it says in the book," because they have no idea what the fuck to do with it because it's so new. They have no idea what this shit does to you.
No, all right, look, we're not going to get this solved now. Casey, get yourself to fucking rehab. Go to Dr. Drew or somebody.
Yeah, don't go back to L.A. Go to rehab.
Just start getting honest with yourself. And then, try to, get in just move in a better place.
Well, I'll tell you what. You know, the only thing that this has given me is make me become an amazing actor.
Nice. All right. Listen, Casey, I got to go. Hey, David, I got to go. I got to go do the news. Guys. All right, later.
We will be watching you tonight on Dancing with the Stars.
Thank you. All the best, Casey.
Am I going to see you tomorrow or something?
I'm coming in next week. So
next week, okay.
I'm coming into town. So.
All right, good. I'll see you next week, David. Casey, take care of yourself, will you, pal? Really, get off that shit. You got the discipline to do it. It's enough for you.
I'm going to L.A. and
it's unattractive.
I'm going to pose nude, and my mom is coming, and she's going to put her hand over my private parts, like Amy.
All right. Listen, go get some help. I mean it. Stop the nonsense. You can get off that shit. You know, you're going to get big tits like me if you don't calm down.
No, just nipples. Your chest is good. The nipples are.
All right, Case. Thank you.
Did I mention Benji's cockstrong?
And thanks to David Arquette for calling in and trying to help KC. Goodbye.
Guys.
Bye. Very depressing.
God damn it.
What, Casey?
That was...
It was bad?
What?
Hello? Oh, he's gone.
Now he's going to beat himself up for a bad appearance.
It was a great appearance, but I'm worried about the guy. I like him. Yeah, Ralphie, go ahead.
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
That really was the most bizarre call from Casey. You're talking about a bit you did 2 years ago?
I know.
Current. But, I just think it's funny when you guys always talk about Casey, you, Robin, and everybody. It's like, oh, my God, what a shame, what a shame. And it's just because he's good-looking. I mean, if he wasn't good-looking, nobody would really care. And
in a way, you're right.
You're absolutely right. If he was a mess, we'd expect this to happen.
That. It's like, wow, he's good-looking.
The weird thing with KC is the guy works out so intensely, and not only that, he looks like a supermodel. And it's like, wow, how could a guy that disciplined and that into his look be into that drinking and everything?
You're thinking of Casey, when he used to work there. I don't think he,
he's been that guy.
Yeah, I think he's got some miles on him now.
Oh yeah, he's not looking that good.
Well, you said, like, when you saw him last time, he's bloated. He
was a little scary. Yeah.
Yeah, he's frightening.
I hope he pulls it together. Good looking or not. I mean, I did like the guy. The guy worked with me so many years. He's a good dude.
Yeah, well, I don't know. He's been trying to pull it together for a while. I don't think that's going to happen.
And Ralph, can you defend my nipples? I don't think they're overly big.
No, that was kind of strange. No.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
I just had to start laughing in the middle because I was like, what is this?
Yeah, I know. It was weird.
Hey, I want to talk about your bodies.
We weren't looking for any feedback. All right, thank you.
Benji is cockstrong.
What's that, Casey?
Benji is cockstrong.
Right.
Way to get that drop right away.
Right.
You have big nipples.
What do you think of Ralph, Casey?
He didn't say anything about Ralph.
Well, you could have just said he has big nipples.
Yeah,
come on.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Actually, people have said that about me, so.
All right. Thank you, Ralph.
Goodbye.
Ralph actually does have big nipples.
He does?
You have big nipples.
You're right, Casey.
Robin, like Howard, you saw Casey go from, I guess, sort of like an intern
to an employee, yeah.
Right, and a full-time one at that.
Yeah.
How much does it bum you out when he checks in?
It makes me very sad because one of the reasons Casey is not with us is because his behavior had become so erratic. He couldn't work here anymore. And, we hoped that the fact that he couldn't be on the show would be a wake-up call and he'd pull himself together. And obviously that hasn't happened.
Seems safe to say that Casey spiraled out of control
not only since leaving the Stern Show, but it seems like the last couple of years. How do you decipher what's real and what's shtick and what's looking for a plug and all that?
I don't know. I mean, he wasn't really plugging anything today, and I thought he sounded pretty legitimate. You know, Casey's got a little sense of theater, too, so sometimes he fucks with us. He could be a little messed up, but he likes to fuck with us, too, because he gets the... he understands the concept of the entertainment. But today, he wasn't really plugging anything, and I was a little worried about him today, I have to say.
Equally as important, does Howard have oversized nipples?
I never looked at Howard's nipples, and I'm never going to look at him again. I'll go home and look at my private parts poster, see what I can ascertain. Richard comes to me and tells me, oh, did you get snow inside? I'm like, yeah. So him and Kristen went up way upstate New York to go get their makeup done for a party they were doing in the city. Like, they literally traveled far. They get up there, they get dropped over the train. It's snowing like crazy, right? No trains are coming. So they're calling this, they're calling that. So he's the idiot that calls 911. Oh, I said, why didn't you call the local I go, what town are we in? He goes, 𝗦𝗵cie. I go, why didn't you call the 𝗦𝗵cie police? He goes, I don't know. We don't.
They called 911. You're lucky they didn't get arrested.
No.
Why did they call 911? I don't
Because
understand.
they were at the train station. It was snowing really hard, and no trains were coming. They called every cab company. They called the MTA. Unbeknownst to them, MTA had been shut down. They didn't know that.
1 minute.
So they were stuck, and they couldn't get home. So I said to him, why didn't you call the local police? And he goes, I didn't think that. So I don't know what happened when he called 911, but the other funny thing is, this is so they could do this. That's the funniest part. That's so they traveled like an hour upstate to do that, to come back into the city to go to a party or something. He said they stayed in Sleepy Hollow.
Well, your point is, these are the idiots who stay on the beach in a hurricane. Like, you see it snowing.
Well, no, he got up there, and then it started to snow. I'm not saying that. I'm saying...
But he knew that bad weather was coming.
No, but what I am saying is, 911 is for emergencies, not because the train
Not because you went trick-or-treating.
Because the train didn't come.
Trying to get your werewolf, man.
Excuse me, 911. I can't get a lift to the Halloween party.
I need my makeup.
Robin, anything else in the news?
Halloween is tonight, and it's a fun holiday for kids, but parents need to remember a few tips to keep their kids safe. Janet Brooks with Safe Kids Utah urges safety on the streets, asking drivers to be especially mindful of trick-or-treaters crossing the road.
I can't believe anybody lets their kids trick-or-treat anymore. It's so fucking dangerous.
Yeah, do those masks still work so poorly that you really can't see anything when you're out there?
You have no peripheral vision. It's awful.
Really, you are sort of like a sitting duck on the road.
No.
Other tips for parents to follow are to make sure costumes are flame resistant, fit properly to prevent tripping, and to use reflective tape on both the outfits and treat bags so kids can be seen. Parents should also check over all treats for any signs of tampering before letting their kids eat them.
A flame-resistant costume. Most people don't go to the store and buy, They just like dress up in like some clothes, and then you go to some asshole's house, you got a bunch of pumpkins with candles in them, and your kid's on fire. Stay home. There's a million things that are going to go wrong. It's inevitable.
A lot of people have gone to parties because you can't trust to have your kids out there on the road.
I like flame-resistant costume. Make sure your child's in a flame-resistant. I'll put him in an asbestos outfit. Hey, what are you doing already with this Halloween? It's enough.
I know. When you've got to take all those precautions, isn't it a sign that maybe we shouldn't be doing this?
And Richard's so fucking retarded that, I went into his office to take some photographs of him the other day, and he's got pumpkin candles burning and pumpkin shit hanging up in the office.
Right, he's the very one who's going to light a kid on fire.
Yeah. Less pumpkins and more work back there.
By the way, he said he was going to get a pumpkin scrub this weekend. You know, he even does the whole spa thing.
That's nothing. He
with pumpkins.
So Richard, I guess, goes to a party every year, so he gets professional makeup done. But of course, he lives in New York, and there's no one who can do his professional makeup. He has to go to fucking Poughkeepsie or something. I don't know, or somewhere upstate New York.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then so it was snowing. You know, they were calling for snow on Saturday.
Right.
So him and his wife get on the train, and they go all the way upstate to get that stupid makeup that they get.
Uh-huh.
And then he gets caught. None of the trains are running because it's snowing so bad.
So he's stuck.
He's stuck. He called 911.
Stop it.
Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. He called 911 for a ride or something, or he didn't know what to do.
Oh, my goodness. He's as bad as that guy I just played.
Yeah, but he's like those retards who go, like people who stay in Miami Beach on the ocean, and they say you have to evacuate, and then they stay, and then you have to go rescue them. He knows it's going to snow.
There's no reason to rescue him from Poughkeepsie. Find a hotel room.
Of course. Richard, where did you go to get your makeup? Like, this is, by the way, he's 40-something years old. This was what all the fuss was about, so he could look like this.
That isn't even that good.
I mean, the makeup's not even that great. I mean, it's fine.
It's okay, but who cares? You could get that done. You could do it yourself.
Hey, that's the most important. It's the most important day of the year for me.
Where did you go to get the makeup?
𝗦𝗵cie. It's like in Westchester.
And you what? The snow came down so heavily you couldn't get a train.
Yeah,
you called 911.
Well, we got dropped off at the train station in full makeup. We looked crazy.
Yeah.
And we waited for about 2 hours for the Metro North, and then there was a big announcement: all train service suspended. And we thought it was going to be like the Donner Party, like we were going to have to start eating each other because we didn't know how to get out of there.
Dude, you're in 𝗦𝗵cie. It's not you know, like
there are
some
cabs.
remote.
There are all kinds of things.
We called every cab.
It was snowing too heavy.
Yeah, it was snow. They wouldn't even go leave to give us a ride to a hotel.
So what did 911 do?
They were going to send an MTA truck to pick us up.
And what happened?
Well, we finally got a hold of the makeup guy, and luckily his brother, thank God, had a four-wheel drive truck and was able to give us a ride to White Plains to catch the only train.
Believe this guy? For this stupid makeup.
How much do you pay for that?
And who are you supposed to be with that makeup? Who
the
is
Wolfman.
That? Oh, that's Wolfman?
Yeah.
Is that who you are?
And who's your wife, Little Red Riding Hood?
Yeah, she's like the victim, Little Red Riding Hood, after she was attacked.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Glad you told me.
It took us like 6 hours to get from there back to our home. We were exhausted.
How long does the makeup take?
A couple hours to do.
And what do you do with the makeup? Like
now you're all dressed up. Where do you go?
Yeah. Well, we went to a costume party, but we were so exhausted from our ordeal that we only stayed for a little bit.
That's what I figured.
Like after all that, we were just too burned out.
Halloween got ruined.
There's nobody in New York who does makeup.
It's hard. It's hard to find people.
No, in Manhattan, no one does that.
Not this good. This is my buddy. He does this for movies.
Dude, Manhattan is got the greatest makeup artist in the world. I gotta believe someone in Manhattan can do that.
Well, this guy today, he's doing Good Morning America's makeup.
Oh, yeah?
He's really good. Yeah.
Yeah, but I bet you they didn't go to see him in 𝗦𝗵cie.
What do you pay him for that?
I gave him like $140.
That's it?
That's the cash I had on me, but I'm going to send him some more.
Oh.
Yeah. I got to send him the werewolf hands back, too. He loaned those to me.
Real good.
Yeah. He's awesome, though. He did a vampire movie called Stakeland that you guys should see. It's
I'll run
awesome.
that out. Okay.
Richard.
Yes?
Come on, man. You don't think you overreacted a little bit?
Well, we were worried. It was just us and 3 Mexican migrant workers at the station, and they didn't even speak English, so we didn't know what to do. We couldn't go anywhere.
Did you give them a ride to White Plains as well?
No.
Real
we
nice
didn't, because my friend came in a truck, and it's like it'd be too dangerous for them to ride in the back of the truck, so... I think
You don't think a couple of migrant workers...
They were on the
been in
phone
back of
with
the truck
friends of
before?
theirs speaking Spanish, so I'm assuming they got a ride.
But really, you know that 911 is for actual emergencies. This doesn't constitute an emergency.
Well, you know, we tried to call Metro North, and the line, nobody would answer, and somebody told us before they left the station, they said call 911, or the cab company said call 911 and they'll send MTA out to get you guys. So we would have called MTA directly, but they wouldn't answer. So
all in the name of Halloween. So now that it's all over with, Halloween is today. Do you feel like you just missed out on a golden opportunity? You had this great makeup, you had a costume party to go to, but you were too burnt out by the time you...
Well, we still got to go at least. We could have been, had our own little two-person costume party at the train station that night and froze to death, so... I'm glad we at least made the costume party.
But as far as your Halloween dreams go, I feel that they were sort of shattered.
Yeah, Mother Nature can be a real bitch sometimes, and I'm very angry that she fucked up Halloween a little bit. And
fuck that. You don't both gotta worry about this.
Mother Nature, that bitch.
She is. She's a fickle bitch.
She could have had it snow on November 1st, and it would have been totally fine, but to do it before Halloween is unforgivable.
Kind of like waking up on Christmas morning and realizing you didn't get the toy you wanted.
Yeah, or this fucking Mother Nature, she always pisses me off. Last year, she fucked me over too, because she made a blizzard the day after Christmas. Not on Christmas. We couldn't have a white Christmas. She had it the day after. That's like saying to me, fuck you and your white Christmas. I'm going to make it white on December 26th.
What a biznatch.
She is a total... I love global warming. Fuck her. Fuck Mother Nature.
Great cans.
I'm going to go use a bunch of hairspray right now just to piss her off.
Hell of a body, though.
Yeah. I'm going to throw all my plastic in the garbage, not recycle. Fuck Al Gore. Fuck Mother Nature. Halloween rules.
How about throwing some of them soda rings into the ocean, too?
Exactly.
Catch a couple fish.
Get some dolphins' noses bound up by those fucking goddamn soda rings.
I'm going to start eating tuna that isn't dolphin friendly.
Fuck yeah, I'm going to burn some rubber tires out in my yard, Fuck Mother Nature, that bitch.
I'll learn that, broad.
I'll teach you, bitch.
I'll learn her well. I mean, good.
Teach you not to make it snow on my favorite fucking holiday, you fucking biatch.
You said it, sir. I think we all learned something from your ordeal today.
I think we learned that I'm an idiot.
And I am as well. Happy Halloween, sir.
Happy Halloween.
Jackie the Joke Man Martling was on Superfan Roundtable. Wow. I heard his interview. Mutt did a great interview with Jackie, and Jackie was just, again, talking about his contract negotiation and why he isn't with the show. And
this is hysterical.
I mean, look, they were asking him about it.
Yeah, but I mean...
But it's all it's so misguided.
Why would you even continue to talk about it?
See, if I play it, you're going to get all worked up, as I did when I heard it, but... Because you're going to start arguing with a piece of tape.
Well, work me up.
All right.
I love Jackie logic.
All right, but okay. I'll stop it when I need to correct something.
All right.
Or at least give my interpretation. You want to get worked up?
I know it's going to happen. I always think that I'm over it, But he'll get to me, I'm sure.
But you know what the funny thing is? We are over it. I don't spend any time in the day going,
Ever thinking about it.
Jackie was back here, but you know what? It actually made me sad when I heard this because he's his own worst enemy. Because he still, to this day, doesn't understand what he did.
Thank God.
To his own career.
And thank God we don't take him back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because this would go on again.
Oh, it would. Robin, it's been 10 or 15 years. He hasn't learned a thing. It's so clear to me.
That's the beauty of Jackie.
He hasn't. I don't know if he's in therapy. I don't know what he does, but he has not figured it out. And that's my point. People don't change.
Well, some people do, but not Jackie.
Okay, fair enough. Here we go.
Well, Howard would say that you just didn't show up one day and left him hanging, and then you didn't have you.
By the way, just so Mutt knows, I would never say that.
But for months.
But every time that I was out negotiating,
out negotiating.
You know, I said to Gary when I heard this, I called him up. I said, "How is it that me, Robin, Fred, you, how is it we managed?"
We all had to negotiate.
We all had to negotiate, whether it was with Mel directly or, through Don
or Tom, or whatever.
But how is it we all ended up never missing a day of work, even with our negotiations?